Yo, welcome to Lion Podcast. Like it or not, the livest show in the O. We're ready to go. I got the good guys gang. To my right, what's up, OGB?
What's up, everyone?
To my left, my personal Black Lavender, Big Clemmy.
Yo, yo, yo.
To my left, Mr. O.
What up?
And I'm your host, Corey Tokes. What the fuck is up, everybody?
What's good, bro?
Thanks for tuning in.
We in here.
Welcome to the show. It's a coronavirus 5 staying alive. Shit. You know it. Woo. Oh.
Hey.
So we are officially, I think we're waiting for the peak at this point of the journey of the coronavirus. You know what I mean? Because once it peaks, you know what I mean, then we know that no more, well, for the most part, there'll be no more deaths.
Right.
There'll be no more, and then we could start scheduling and make some sort of plans or ideas of when things can get back to normal again. So, but there's a lot of crazy shit still going on. But I think it's basically like a checkpoint for our country once we get to the part where, you know. Yeah. What you think, Mike?
Where do you think we're at on like if you compare it to sending, you know, K2 or something, whatever, you know, like, are we just on the reverse slope of the peak? I mean, are we almost there? 75%, 80?
No, we're not even.
How
50.
far are we?
Well,
I'm just asking. Are we 50?
I think the peak is 50%, right? So
no. We'll say
To
the
get
peak.
to it.
To get to it's 100%. So where are we at of getting to the peak?
70.
70?
I'm gonna go 70.
I want to, dude. There's no way of really telling. That's the scary thing.
Well, look at
Especially
China.
now.
China's just lifting bans and curfews now, man. People are out.
And they get
Well,
to
we
tra-
can't
they get to
believe
travel.
what they
no,
say.
it cycles just the same, dude. Well, whatever.
No, not with us dumbass Americans, bro.
I told somebody the other day I have more faith in a single ply toilet paper than China news.
Yeah.
Good point.
I
But
don't
we believe the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna believe now.
No, because
the end.
what I would
I'd
agree
like to
with
be
you.
optimistic like you,
Yeah.
Mike, but it's scary, bro.
Well, when did it first hit China?
They said it's 100.
Was it February?
I read today it was
No.
100 days since China first announced.
It's been
So
100
3
days.
months.
Yeah, been
3
100
months.
Yeah,
3 months
days.
ago. So yeah, February.
Because how I feel about it with you, and I'm kind of agreeing, is that it's going to be a while. Because like I said, in my job, we have like a little table where we're guessing. I don't think it's going to, I think it's going to be a while, dude. Because I don't see, I base it off of just sports and football. I don't know if football is going to happen in September. So that's where I'm at.
I think we're. I don't think we're close because we don't really know, but I think we're flattening the curve if that's a success thing. That's what I think.
So you think we're close to the peak then? Because that's basically where the curve starts to flatten out.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I hope so.
That's
But
what-
there's no way of telling.
But close is not a week. I think close is more like
Months.
for a month, a couple months.
Yeah,
So,
that's
We're
and that's what I'm
2/3
feeling
in.
for.
If it's a 90-day deal, we're
Yeah,
like
we
2/3
2/3.
in.
Yeah, I said 70%
Yeah.
earlier, 75%.
I know people are busting their ass out there. That's all I know, and that's a beautiful thing. So
Well,
Okay, especially getting support from people.
Yeah.
You got donations.
shout out to first responders. We love you.
all of them. A very, very good friend of mine. Can't tell her name, but she's a flight attendant. She thinks she might have the coronavirus, but they wouldn't test her as a priority because she didn't have a fever. Can you fucking believe that shit?
That sucks.
And now, thankfully, she's off for like the next 10, 14 days or some shit like that. But
Right.
so she could find out. But she called her doctor. The doctor switched practices. So she called the new office, wouldn't accept her because she was considered a new patient. Then she goes back to the old office. The health department tells her she 100% needs to be tested because of her exposures at her job as flight attendant, you know? And that was the end of our conversation because she was on standby for the rest of that time. But now I just want to ask, why the hell wouldn't they prioritize these test kits to airline attendants if you know you're not going to shut down aviation and they're the most at risk, right, Mike?
yeah, man. I mean, they should have shut down aviation immediately. They should have whacked. You know,
Fucking right, man.
Because I heard it's
that should have been the first thing to go.
Just like pull them out.
That's prime time.
That's like a petri dish.
for the brewing of that shit.
That's
you know
exactly what I was
It
gonna say.
is.
With nurses, certain hospitals, the people who are working on the people with corona don't get tested, so you don't even know if you're taking that petri dish home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're just serving it up for your family.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It's really fucked up because like like Mike said, dude, there's only bad that comes from that. You know what I mean? And it's okay if you want to, bring people in from out of the country that are gone and fucking stuck. All right, well, let's do that. But I think all this domestic travel shit, that could fucking wait, man. Because next thing, I can't, like I said, I can't tell you where she worked, but they lost like 4 or 5 people, including a pilot, in the last few days. She thinks her airline is lying about the infected employees because Southwest had just had 600 attendants test positive. That's right.
Come on.
600 attendants test positive.
And you think we're close to the peak?
Exactly.
Fuck no,
that's
bro.
why that's why
That's
I was
what I'm
like,
saying.
I like your optimism, Mike, but I mean, dude,
That's tough.
Wishful
600.
thinking.
and I also knew this already before that. That's probably why I was there. Now Mike's optimism went down to mine just
Bring
now.
me down, Brown.
You're used to this.
What do you think?
I'm
You
sorry.
think, you think that the airlines are hiding the numbers because they've been taking a hit for so long?
Yes.
That they
Well, that and they still want people to fly.
Yeah, of
You
course.
don't want to lose money. You still want to be able to get some gain out of this. You don't want to
Lose.
totally have
Yeah.
a cut in your revenue. So
It's fucked up, man.
because I saw flights for like $35. Bro.
You could get them for 10, but I think a lot. It's not just the airline suppressing numbers. I think a lot of different entities
It's
are
everywhere.
suppressing the numbers because if they can say, well, it wasn't that bad, then they can say, well, the next time it comes around,
Agendas.
It's agenda.
Right.
It's agenda.
Bad for business.
Everybody's got an
It's bad
agenda
for
as long as
business.
there's money involved. And the fact that the media could fabricate whatever they want to manipulate that money to maximizing their money,
Yeah.
that's the fucked up thing.
When you
And
say
in times
law-
like this is when that's really bad, man.
When you say loss, are these people dead? I'm sorry, but when you say loss, are these
Yeah,
people
they're dead. Yeah, 4 or 5 people in the last day, including a pilot in
It's-
the last few days.
and-
Yeah, and she was in contact with these people, bro.
Bro,
yeah,
no.
yeah, dude, because they all fly different flights, and I can't tell you what airline. I can't tell
Yeah,
you who it is,
yeah,
but
I understand
but you
that.
guys actually know who it is. Mike
Yeah.
knows. But but
man.
anyway, yeah, dude, and so she's fucked up trying to get tested and everything, and it's just a big fucking mess, man.
Do you think?
it's-
Can you give China any credit for as quick as they reacted?
Yeah.
Like, not saying, hey, since you did it, since you fucked it up, congrats for finding a way to get it over or get over with. But like the fact that they don't have people roaming the streets, we still, as Americans, can't get off the streets. Like
Yeah.
we still go out. We still people have restaurants. We still people got things open. We're not securing ourselves as good Samaritans and just like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
To
we don't
be
have
like-
that kind of control over our people. We're not communists.
Correct. No.
society.
But I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to give them credit for.
I don't want to give them
that.
credit for shit. Fuck that.
I know, but Mike,
Two
but
thumbs-
realistically,
two thumbs down.
I know, Mike, but realistically, you have to, as fast as it happened,
They
the
shut it
cleanup
down.
crew came in and said, "Yo, we're cleaning house. Stay the fuck home." U.S. is like, "Hey, stay home if you're not Chipotle or going to Chipotle. Stay home if you're not getting pizza.
If you're not spending
It's like,
money,
no,
a lot of
bitch,
people
People are
stay.
acting like it's
Yeah.
business as usual.
Yeah, no,
too many
it's the same
Americans.
shit.
Too many Americans are
It's
behaving.
the same shit. You still playing catch outside. You still people doing stuff. No, everybody's going to do their own thing.
And
That's why it's very confusing.
And
to
they
me.
were pulling people out of their house, out of their homes. Like,
Yeah,
they
if you
were
got
going-
tested positive,
yeah, they just
yanking
coming in just
motherfuckers.
like, yeah. So
It's fine. I just find it weird, man.
Well, they're saying several flight attendants are speaking up, furious that they're not being tested, even though they're constantly at risk, and absolutely frustrated that once again the airline industry is prioritizing money over passengers' safety and well-being, and that's fucking true, man. These are service workers just like anybody else, and it brings me back to that fucking Airbus thing I was talking about before, a while back when this is the same woman
Oh, yeah,
that I'm talking
yeah.
about right now.
The poisoning from the recirculated air.
Yes.
Something
Wow.
leaked into the.
She was
I remember that.
hospitalized
Yeah.
with fucking 3 other crew members for toxic fumes when they leaked into the fucking cabin.
Oh my gosh.
That whole Airbus story I ran a while back, but
I remember that, dude.
Yeah, dude, and people were dying over that shit too, man. What it was what it was for anybody that may or may not. That was a while ago. It was 10,000 hours that these gaskets on these engines are supposed to be replaced, right? So like planes work like the shit at our jobs in construction. They won't run off hours,
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not mileage. So every 10,000 hours, you're supposed to remove a gasket per engine You know what I mean? And then they say if you don't, they treat it like kind of like how we do when we go get our oil change. They show you your filter.
I was just gonna say that. A filter in someone's house.
Yeah,
How you don't change it?
and they send you on your fucking way. You're like, cool, man. I don't want to pay that
Pilot,
fucking shit
like,
right now. It's a very similar thing, but it's on a big money scale here. Because if I get away with another 10,000 hours, and we don't have to dock the plane and think about all the money they're losing while
Time
that
is money,
plane's
time is
parked,
money.
yes. Let's bypass that. So that became a big fucking problem, dude. And what they say is it smells like stinky socks when you're on the fucking plane. They say if you smell,
Spitting ass.
they say if it smells like
But
really
this
bad
is-
stench of socks,
It's a problem.
it's a problem, dude.
But
So
this-
and that's kind of pisses me off, man, because flight attendants were dying and pilots are dying and shit. These motherfuckers can't even remember landing the plane. They die days later. The pilots. Dude, flight attendants, it's a neurological gas, bro, that gets into your brain and it fucks and it makes you brain dead, bro. It shuts you down. It's a real fucking thing, dude. And if you don't hear it because it's not on the headline news, but you could look at stories back to like 2015, I think it was, and I read a bunch of fucking stories where people posted.
So it happened more than one time.
Oh, bro, it's been.
So it happened on
happens.
different
If it
planes.
happens-
Ever since they put these Airbus planes into motion.
Oh, the Airbus.
It's a
Okay,
special
okay.
kind of
That's
plane that
okay,
requests
Airbus,
these
okay.
certain gaskets for their engines. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
I'll just add that to the list of reasons why I don't fly.
man, you can't stop.
I'm so
it.
scared
Nah,
when I
dude.
fly.
You know what? I didn't totally give up 100% flying, but
Okay,
I cut it
don't do
down to
that.
damn near nothing.
Okay,
But and it was way before 9/11. I just
just not into.
I always had it before.
I
that
flew
too.
enough, man. I flew a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I bet,
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah.
I bet you were flying all the fucking time.
Too many hairy fucking landings.
And
You
see,
you had some 20-hour
yeah,
flights too.
that's what
huh?
I'm saying. All his,
Yeah, days. Yeah, it seemed like.
That's fucking crazy right there. But it's a real problem, man, because everywhere you look, companies are prioritizing money over human life. We've grown 100+ million since 1970. I think we're like at 330 million Americans in this country. So that's only 50 years. We've grown 100 million people. So if you look at it like a company, right, like a job,
Population control.
That's what
when
it
you
is.
when you're small,
Darwinism.
they know your name. But when you grow, now there's 50 fucking mics. Now now it's like a company. Now there's 20 Corys, and now we become a number. That's why it's shit like this, man.
Ain't so special anymore.
Yeah, it's
you're
not.
just another one of the guys that.
And my guess is we're gonna keep fucking growing. So, you know what I mean?
Pay
so
attention.
pay attention. So I mean, we got to get these people straight. If it's something within our control, come on, man. Like changing the shit every 10,000 fucking hours,
change it.
just change the fucking shit,
Yeah.
man.
You made the money for it,
Right.
You put it in the cost. So
These are fucking service
Yeah.
workers, and these are American human beings, and everything else, and it's bullshit.
but when you buy a ticket, bro, all of these different costs are put in the ticket. So it's like if you're already getting paid for it, why you're not executing the service? That's
Yeah.
the part. That
And now things
not
like this
cool.
coronavirus take place, and you're like, you don't even have test kits for these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
dude. How about just delaying it for
Oh,
half a second
how
and
hard is
wait
it
for
to
you to
get
get
a
some
test
test kits?
bro. What I heard.
Well, I would think that there would be the most important because we know how germs transfer. You know, it's not big math. You know, Mike.
Right.
I mean, you said it at the beginning of the show. Why not just shut the fucking airline down? And if you don't, then stay on top of it. Make sure they're
Yeah,
tested.
either
Make sure
one or
you know who's
two.
on there.
Yeah.
Because all these
Can't have your cake and eat it.
But
too.
logic-
600 Southwest attendants. That means
That's
everybody.
a breeding ground for this.
Yes,
But
that
if
means that everybody that flew right now has it
but logic,
Yeah.
but,
on those flights.
but
And they told two
logically-
friends, and
Yeah.
they told two friends, and
Yeah.
so on,
And
and so on.
if you think about it from a logical standpoint, if the coronavirus did come from China, it didn't come on a ship.
It is
came
the
on an
China
airplane.
disease.
Right. I mean, but I'm just saying. I'm just
Right,
being.
right.
Fuck
You know.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but if it came, well, I'm gonna go with Mike. It came from China.
Bro,
It's
Let them own it.
Yeah.
I saw some shit
Yeah.
about Harvard, and it was pretty interesting.
So, but if it came from China, it came on the airplane. So why don't you just like everybody that fly airplanes be the first people to get tested?
That's what he said. Shut it. Chop. Wham.
Yeah.
Done.
And if you, I
No,
mean,
fuck
if
testing,
you're not gonna
done
chop
for me
it,
grounded.
yeah,
Shut that shit down like 9/11. You didn't see a plane in the
Everybody-
sky.
bro, we would have peaked a long time
We would have
ago.
been over this shit.
Yeah, shortly after you shut all aviation down, our peak would have came.
That's what I'm saying, though. You can't shit on China that hard. Like that's what
Why
the problem.
not?
Because that's what the
because
problem.
we didn't do what
'cause
we were
that's-
supposed to do.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what
not
he's saying.
handling it.
I'm not
well.
shitting on them. I'm
I'm
just
not
saying.
No,
comparing
not
us
you,
to
not
China.
you. But I'm saying,
no,
I'm saying in
comparison.
totality.
Yeah.
Listen. In totality, what I'm saying is, the fact that they were the problem and were on top of it as much as they were, you can't say or point fingers harder because they were the problem. The fact that they shut it down, they could have made it worse. They could have just said, "Oh, yo, we're the problem. We're still sending people out."
I'm not going to give kudos just because they got it right. That's all that happened. They didn't do nothing special. They happened to get it right this time.
Correct.
You know, they ain't running people over with tanks anymore. They got this shit right.
Bro.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You can't.
That's hurtful, Mike.
Well,
You gotta find a silver
That's
lining.
true, though,
You
but
gotta
that's
find the
hurtful.
so
silver
I'm
lining.
not giving you credit. Like, what was it Chris Rock give you credit for some shit you supposed to do?
yeah.
It's like, I ain't never been to jail. You're not supposed to go to jail, motherfucker.
Well, America fucked it up for a while, man. We were slow reacting to that shit.
Bro,
so.
we were sleeping on
Oh
the
yeah,
wheel.
yep, we did.
If we would have took it serious from the first time we heard about it,
would've been
and really-
different.
But
I'm not
dude,
even talking
you
about
brought it
then
up.
again,
You brought it up
could've-
early.
You could have watched
And
Brady
what
in
did
September.
me and JJ both were like, fuck it, I ain't worried about it. See, dude, and maybe one of you two would have said it too if we confronted with it that early on. Like when it first started, we talked about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
And it was like, I was like, fuck it, it ain't
It
coming
was a
here.
case by case thing. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, somebody got it in China. Never gonna
Nobody
touch
knew.
us.
So, don't give credit where credit ain't due, but don't give blame. It's like, why you got to assign blame to it? It's like, look,
Well,
lesson learned.
Yeah, I don't want to
Hopefully.
give
I mean,
China.
yeah,
I don't want to
truth.
give China too much props, but if it was a competition, they would have whooped our ass in reaction. You know what I mean?
But-
they would have.
But they have the means because that's I'll keep democracy over communism because communism you can control people like that.
Well, no, I'm not. What I'm saying is not.
Yeah,
how,
I see
not
what you're
how.
saying, Mike. I see what you're
Correct.
saying.
It's not
I just want my
nothing
point. I
special.
just want my point across that what they're doing over there.
I'm glad
for their personal living is fucked
I'm glad
up.
they got it right.
But exactly.
Meanwhile,
the fact
our
that they put
guys
their
are-
foot on their fucking
Meanwhile, we got
corona.
scientists at Harvard selling these bitches information on how to fuck us up.
Yeah.
The best-
Allegedly, I don't know.
And the-
I got sent some stupid
and
shit.
A bigger side of the point is like, even though like the saddest thing I've heard so far, what our response is, they are buying PPEs and then instead of just distribute them to the freaking hospitals like they should, they then give them to a second person and the second person sell them to the hospital at that point. In
fuck.
America, bro. So it's like
Some dirty shit going
That's
on.
not. I mean, if
That's
you're
sad.
gonna
That is
respond,
sad,
if
man.
you're not gonna respond properly, at least when you do respond, don't make me pay for it.
Right.
Because the
Best country on the planet.
What-
Supposed, we can't get boxes of
Yeah.
fucking masks and shit.
It doesn't all go pretty, man. But Jesus Christ.
you still go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
But I got one more point.
What's up,
man.
Mike?
I got one more point.
Okay.
But my point is this: we cannot dummy down our democracy down to our level. We have to hold.
Explain that.
We have to hold our officials at a higher level than us because that's why we vote them in office.
Well, good luck. We have nobody to vote for. You look around.
No, but what I'm saying is,
No, I believe
as
you.
Americans, we've dummied down our politicians to us. So if it's okay with us, then it should be okay on that level. But that's not the way it should go.
Right.
Those people should be at a higher level than us.
Yeah, especially when you're appointed. Well,
When you're
Fucking
appointed.
voted.
Of course. Yeah.
So it's like when people say, "Well, lesson learned," or you can't
should
put
have
a
already
blame
known
on
the
us.
lesson.
That when Mike,
There
when
should have
Mike
been no
say,
lesson.
when Mike say that, it's like you it's almost like you bringing it down to us, and it's like it's bigger than us. So like I should expect the president, I should expect the politicians, I should expect everybody on that level to react in a better way than I would.
I agree with that.
And that's my point.
That's beautiful. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the position they're in. But
All right. What about this? Would you would you criticize if we did exercise within the limits of democracy? Say they declared martial law across the land.
Bring it.
And did like China did, and fucking motherfucker, you're in your house.
Bring
You
it.
don't come out. There's troops in the
Bro,
street.
they
Bro,
might
I've
Would
do
you
been-
have
that.
troops in on your
Yeah,
patio?
no,
and
I've been
shit?
waiting for 2
that's-
weeks.
You're right, Mike.
Is that what you want?
That'd be
I mean,
too
what?
much.
I
would
didn't
that be-
say I wanted
No,
that shit.
I'm not saying you did. I'm asking the question.
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good question. That's
Would
a good.
you?
Yeah.
Because that's within the limits of our democracy. That
I'd
could
ask
happen.
Mr. China
Correct.
over there.
Correct.
Don't ask me, motherfucker.
No,
No,
I'm
but he's
saying-
saying, listen, Corey.
If we
What he's
could-
asking you is if that option is
That's
available, not becoming
If
China.
that would have
if that
clipped this
pops
shit
up.
over done in a month, would you have put up with martial law?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause that'd
It's a
have been
different thing. Somebody's getting shot.
You're
Fuck
fucking
that.
Because
crazy.
we rebelling.
Yeah.
We hitting the streets.
You guys
bro.
are crazy, bro.
Yeah, we hitting
You
the
would say
streets.
yay to that?
Yes, because it makes sense. You need an adult in the room, and if martial law is the adult, if someone's gonna tell you to stay the fuck home, and that's gonna
Yeah,
do
but
something,
people are gonna
You'll
go.
thank me later, son.
yeah, bro. What do you
What?
You're like,
even,
daddy.
even at my age, when
Dad,
when
I got a bigger gun
Well,
than you.
I'm pretty sure we've all been
You're not
through
my
it.
daddy.
Someone,
Hold on.
someone gives you advice, and you tell them you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You're 18. You're 16.
That's what I'm talking about. Kids and parents. It's
Exactly.
about that
And no, and I
relationship.
love that you
Yeah,
said that
yeah.
analogy. You tell them you're telling someone who's been through it already. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We as
man.
Americans would lose our fucking minds.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. But sometimes there needs to be an adult.
But-
there needs someone to say, "Hey, yo, stay the fuck home. It's not that bad. You have your phone. You have Wi-Fi. You have go get some toilet paper. Clean your ass with a shower. Do something. Stay home for 2 weeks.
What
you
if
want
it
to be able to
gets
go
so,
out?
Yeah. What if it gets so bad? Like, what if the next round, whatever it is so bad that it's more serious, and then it's like people take the law in their own hands. They start forming like mobs, like people that are adamant about motherfuckers staying in.
Well, that's
they're
how
gonna
I
start
would turn
taking
the
the law in
question-
their own hands.
That's how I would turn the question back on you. What if it's a disease that's straight up killing people,
Yeah.
and it's of all ages, and it's spreading faster? Would you want martial law then?
Yes.
I would.
Shit, I would too.
Yeah, you fucks. But why
You
would you
have to.
wait? Why?
Bro,
don't you see what happened?
come
with
from
those
a different
related?
era.
I didn't say I don't.
Hey,
I didn't say I agree or disagree.
I know,
just
I
right
know,
off the
I
bat-
know.
Just like
Right.
let's get that shit ready to go, just in case.
Right off the bat,
Right.
right off the bat, I said
Check
no
fucking
because
gas in the fucking tanks.
Just get the toilet paper
down at the
ready,
National Guard
son.
Armory. Make sure they fucking still
Hey,
fire up.
that's why I
Sorry.
hang out with people like Mike because they remember how to use the equipment. Hey, Mike, what we got to do? Tell me which button to push.
Yeah. We're sleeping in the woods tonight, boys.
yeah.
I just said right off the bat, no, I wouldn't want martial law because I know a lot of dumbasses that are going outside anyway and then get shot. You know
So
what I mean?
good,
It's
man.
like,
That
fuck.
we're eliminating the problem little by little.
Yeah.
Natural selection.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
yo,
Yeah,
but-
you're right, because that's a choice. Then if you
Yeah,
go
it's a
outside, you die.
choice.
yeah. Hey, don't step outside because you'll die. I'm going out.
You're not gonna
I'm
be
going-
on. You're not
You
gonna
won't
be on
hold me
camera.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Go, go, go,
I gotta
go,
get
go,
this.
go.
I
Getting
gotta
your
get this
fucking
picture
5 minutes
for
of
IG.
fame. Yeah.
I can't believe Omar just flipped us on martial law.
You fuck.
I must be high. Oh man!
but that's a good
what
position.
what I'm saying though is fuck that. We got back to what we can control, man. Virus is hard to control, and they're gonna go a lot of ways about that. But the airline shit, man, you could control that shit. They
Yes.
need to get that shit. Those are service members. They deserve better. And fuck your $500 million yacht. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on top of that, you
That's
could probably
easy.
pay them for at least a month
Let the
where
government-
everyone else was home.
Oh yeah.
You know
that
what I'm
would've
saying?
been
That's what I'm saying. Let the government take care of that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
1,000%.
It'd be a
That
lot
would've been-
cheaper
that
than
would've been
$2
a-
trillion.
You wouldn't have to
A
buy
whole
fucking
lot.
so many masks.
I
Yeah.
wonder how much that would cost just to reimburse the airlines and then fucking.
Yeah, if they can bail
eradicate
out
the whole-
fucking GM, they can bail out fucking.
It'd be a
airlines.
lot. Well, I was thinking on the trillion marks.
Yeah.
It'd be
Well,
less
not-
than 2.2 trillion, right?
That'd have been a couple.
Yeah, a lot
That
less.
would've been a
Pissed
couple
off.
billion.
I'm pissed off you want to pay
more
the
than
airline. I'm pissed off you want to
But
pay
if
the
it
airline.
means like
Fuck you, bro.
know,
Nobody's
but if it
going
means
nowhere.
cutting that shit, like if that enables them to ground their shit and kill this stuff quick, yeah.
Well, that was another
Pay the
thing.
money.
She said not many people were traveling. It's
No,
like, well,
it's
why
not.
wouldn't you guys? Damn, man, it's just a fucked up system. But in devil's advocate though, we weren't. Well, besides the nerds, but we weren't ready for this shit, man.
So if you brought it up, whenever you brought it up, that's crazy.
He did at the very beginning, dude. I didn't even.
Bro, I brought
nobody
this shit
like
up a long time
half the
ago.
people you knew didn't even know about
What
it.
was
I was
it?
taking this shit seriously a long time ago.
What was it?
Corey digging deep.
Digging deep.
No, Corey's gonna make a sign. I told you.
Stay Corey.
I told you.
I'm a germaphobe, dude.
You are really.
I was
a German
I was
fool.
born ready for this
Yeah.
fucking thing to hit.
This is your
Fuck
you
this shit.
home.
I've seen.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I've seen Corey in real life tell people in a nice, rude way, "Hey, bro, get the fuck back." Like if you look a little too derelict, like, and you up in my dog face,
Oh,
you
yeah?
may.
Yeah. I'll say step the fuck back
You
and
may
step the
get
fuck
a-
off. And
yeah.
if you look really bad, I'll say get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
With the tissue.
Yeah, I'll be polite to him, but I'll tell him, man, please, man, go somewhere. You got to go. Get the fuck out of here.
Corey will pump him with
Fucking go
Purell. Hi, dog.
Remember when?
Hold your hands out. Now rub them together.
Yeah, no, but even after they rub, he'll still give you a fist bump. He won't even give you like a dap. He'll be like, all right, pound it. Later, dog. Later, motherfucker.
That wasn't 20 seconds. With the rubbing.
That Tokes, man.
Once, remember when Nelson, he fucking walked up to my window and
that's
he
what
was
I was
like,
thinking
oh,
about.
and he rolls down the window. He's like, oh man, I've been sick. My back's been
What the
aching."
fuck?
I rolled up the window and I rolled up the window and he's like, what? He's like, what? And he jumps back and I'm like, call me through the window. I was like,
making
and I
signs
drove.
Dude, he hit the gas on the
I hit the gas. On him, bro. I left
Man,
those
stop
germs
peeling
behind.
that.
He held his breath while he was driving.
I don't play, bro. I pulled the Lysol out. I blasted the whole shit, dog. I bet I saved myself too.
That's funny. Talk about job experience. That happened to me twice
Oh,
on my job. It's like, because there's a mob over here watching this activity going. So I park over. I'm over here all by myself. Whoop,
Right.
get out. I got my point of view. And then two motherfuckers come over at different times. Hey, man, everything all right? It's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm staying away from everybody, damn, dude.
Social
What the fuck?
distancing. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm staying back 6 feet back.
Fucking 20 feet.
Yeah, I give myself that 6 foot, 10 foot radius all the time. No.
I was on a patio not too long ago and I was coughing real hard, but I wasn't sick, you know. And
You coughing regular? You got
fucking
like a
person was walking by, dude. They turned around and went the fucking other way, dude, and fast. And I just I had to laugh because she was too far away to say, hey, I'm not sick. And she was like too far gone, and it was too funny for me to even say anything. I was like, fuck that. I'm not even going to, because there was other people around. I didn't want to make it look weird. So I just laughed it off, and I just thought it was fucking hilarious. I was like, shit, nah, I'm just smoking. My
It's
bad.
okay. And when you do go out now, it be so quiet in the store. So like, because people are not really talking anymore.
No.
So if you in there, you hear if somebody coughing the whole like grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
And I was in the grocery store the other day, and the dude coughed. He was on the other side of the grocery store.
You see everybody.
And I was walking in. I hadn't even bought anything, bro. When I heard him cough, I turned around and walked out the grocery store. I was like, I don't need anything.
I did that to a sneeze the other day. I did it.
You gotta hold it.
It was in a parking lot. I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll go to another store. I just got the fucking back in my truck and I left, bro. I did. I just said, fuck it. I acted like I forgot my wallet. I tapped my ass twice.
Fuck it, I'm out.
I tapped my ass twice, like, oh, shit. Went back, got the truck, fucking hauled ass. I'm not walking by that sneeze.
I don't
No,
need this
thank
shit
you.
that bad.
Yeah.
Corey made it seem like good for the cameras. Like, hey, I was gonna shop here, but
Whoever's
I don't got
watching.
my wallet, buddy. It's not the cough, I swear.
Dude, and what do people
I was
doing?
like,
Like,
sneeze you later.
in the store, like you meet people at the intersections, but there's like people got this fucking invisible barrier, like 6 foot out. It's like, it's like it's like this invisible bubble. It's like boing.
Yeah.
They fucking.
Dude, I was
Do the
on
lean
a
back,
jog
right.
the other day, and I was on
Stink
the
face,
path, and this fucking lady was just like, she sidestepped, even though I was like 6 feet already on the side of her. She looked back like, what the fuck is sidestepped? And I'm like,
Bitch.
fucking, I'm almost like 10 feet at this point because I sidestepped away from her, and I'm just jogging, dude. I'm like, fucking. Anyway, those jogs have been doing miracles for me, by the way.
The jogs.
Dude, when I
What
get
time?
lately, this is what I've been doing. Oh, there's any time. It's any time I'm in a funk. Anytime I'm in a really bad mood, bro, because
Run it out.
I'm getting something that I don't get from weightlifting, and it's when I'm in a funk lately. I just say fuck it. I'm gonna run till I feel better, and it works, bro. And it's
Mentally?
always around the 2 mile mark that it works, and I feel so good that I keep running to about 5 miles every time.
Wow.
So
You're just in a groove. By
Mentally,
the time you know
you feel
it.
better?
I've done-
physically,
I've
you're
done
talking
it
to feel
4
better?
times mentally.
Yeah, it clears your head.
It cleared my head,
Yeah.
and it, I guess it releases serotonin.
Oh,
man. It
fuck
just,
yeah, it does.
It just makes
Tingles.
me, yeah, dude. And and not only does it fade away like by the 2 mile mark. Now I've done it like 4 or 5 times now. I'm starting to know exactly where it does it at, and it's like holy shit. And it's the same feeling every time, so it's got to be that, Mike.
Are you running outside or on a treadmill?
I run both. I was running it inside, but then they closed it on me, so I'm running outside now. I run down that rich neighborhood.
Yeah, man. It's nice to have scenery, man. Running inside on a treadmill is like mentally hard,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
You know.
force yourself.
And yeah.
It's better on your knees though, run treadmill though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of, like,
Gold's
cement.
has the best plan.
Yes, sir.
They have the cardio theater. It's a movie fucking theater, but it's full of fucking treadmills, dude. And it's fucking IMAX movie theater, dude. And you go in there and they play killer like
Oh,
dude
get the
movies.
fuck outta here.
Dude, that was the best thing ever, dude. I'd be running, I look down and be like, holy fuck, dude, I've been running for 45 minutes and I'm just fucking watching
Yeah.
this fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
awesome.
an awesome idea, dude. Killer.
That's what.
Yeah, it's called cardio theater.
You know, it's interesting you said something like that. I was having a talk with somebody the other day about whether It was stupid because I was talking about drone things that we're going to be talking about later. But I was talking about like whether they're saying like if people were allowed to play heavy metal music and shit like that to get fucking hyped up, and they were saying it didn't have an effect, and I was saying, well, no, I would think it does have an effect because I remember getting hyped up, and that would make me think like that. When you have music or something to watch or something to listen to, it makes you take your mind off of what
You're not focusing on the fatigue,
like,
you know, at all.
Like before a game or something, like because when I play football,
Oh shit,
or
yeah,
wrestle,
dude.
Like you play like the hardest selection, you play the most gutter shit on your playlist, and you like. Cause you getting in that mode, like
Ready to run through a wall.
Y'all getting goosebumps. Let me look at that.
You see,
I know,
because it's that mental. Like everybody got a place right now. Like if you really got the grind.
Do you
like
get up for corny shit too?
What corny shit?
Like an Eye of the Tiger or some shit like
I know.
that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
I don't, but I had a friend.
I know you do. Oh, come on, oh.
Like Clem's the man.
I don't, but I had a friend that did. He was fucking Italian. He was in that Rocky shit. And like anything Rocky.
Come on, everybody's in the Rocky, bro.
Yeah, I can get it, but I mean,
The Eye of the Tiger, that was Rocky. What?
That was
3
Rocky.
years?
That was Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky.
I ain't gonna lie. I played some Eye of the Tiger at some point.
Yeah, bro.
At least,
Dude,
at least in the
I'll tell you
middle.
what. It's like I played baseball, but in a couple years of football, but. I went to every high school basketball game. I loved it, dude. And it's like, dude, their hype song got me hyped because, but it was like the live jazz band, but it was just something like, but it was just dun 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 dun. And the motherfuckers come out, dude, just fucking hard. Dude, you know, it's like,
but you ever think about that? What is it about music that gets people hyped up?
Bro, it's
mental, man. It's
mental.
dude. Music is a drug. I mean,
But it
why
gets
do you
you-
think rock stars go to drug abuse, dude? They can't get that high. That it's a high, dude. They're not high on stage.
I
Well, they
never
are
thought
high
about
on
that.
stage, but when they didn't start off that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That is, and I can attest, it's a drug, dude. It is.
Right.
You know that.
But I'm saying
it's
the
like being on
human-
the court playing ball or on the
No,
field
I
under
agree.
the lights.
I agree with
No, but
that.
he wants
But
to
I'm
know
saying,
what's behind
but
it.
what's behind it? Like
Why?
what in the human
What
being
makes it
that
hit?
turns it into adrenaline
Yeah.
that makes you
That
be
makes you
able?
do,
Hold
like,
on.
yeah.
That makes you be able to do more, physically perform
More.
more. Like I could do fucking 50 more
be
push-ups,
so fucking
or lift more
focused,
weight
yeah.
or
Oh,
yeah.
pounds. It applies more adrenaline to the human body, and it's obvious that it goes for everybody.
Right.
So what is it about the music that's behind it that makes that happen?
My way, I
It's
just think
crazy.
I just think it opens up something
Yeah.
that you didn't even.
It makes
feel
your brain
beforehand.
fire, man.
And when you unlock it, it's like magic, and it's just you're ready.
It's
I want to
crazy.
put that
It's
shit
crazy
into a
thought.
fucking needle and.
Yeah, really. And then like
Yeah, put it in a pill form.
Yeah, like if you think about it, like if you say like this, if when you was playing ball and you had your favorite song in your head, you be so because you dribbling so much to that song that at some point in the game you listening to that song in a gym full of people.
You think
Yeah.
it fucks people up? You think it fucks people up that if you wear headphones, let's say to shoot baskets, let's say
Yeah.
per se, and then you're constantly doing that, and you're growing up doing that. Now you finally get in competitive league, and you don't have that music during the game. Do you think that fucks you up?
No, that's what I'm saying. At
You'll
some
hear it
point
in
in
your
the
head.
day, in a game,
Yeah, but shouldn't you
hear
be
it.
thinking about plays and moving
No,
around?
I think you need to hear the game. I think you
Right.
need to hear the other feet hitting the court. I think you need to hear. You need to feel it, man. And I think that it would tune out too much. To me, it would be
Yeah.
too much of a deprivation.
See, I
To have headphones
I used to
on.
play music out of my garage when I would play basketball in my driveway, and I found it to be distracting. Like after a while, because I went and played it in the league, and then I realized I don't have my music. I need to quit getting that adrenaline off music. I need to know how to fucking play at a regular level. So I took music straight out of the fucking deal. I was like, yo, I do
Even
not
on a
need
pregame, no music.
well, pregame, yeah, because they play music automatically. But I
You
would
didn't have it in your ears.
even then I would shoot and the shit would sail over the rim, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm fucking jacked up with adrenaline. right
Oh,
now.
the music gets you too high.
Too high.
Yeah, be calm.
Yeah, and I think that meditation would have helped.
Yeah.
I
If
think
you didn't know,
I think
you
if I would have
gotta
been
have
into the
balance.
meditation community then and yoga and all that stuff,
You would have
it
a
helps you
balance.
balance out those kind of feelings and stuff, and it lets you stay solid, never low, never high, just at one level.
My introduction into that, I had a coach, bro, and this dude was like, he was like a psychology major in school, so he would turn off the lights and make you close your eyes, and like you would see.
Phil Jackson shit.
Yeah, he would have you.
That's good though for you.
Yeah,
actually.
he would have you so like in like a mode, bro. That and this would be like Thursday night.
Right.
By Friday, bro, you in the game, you would see it like it would
works.
be.
It works.
So then, like
It
what
really
I
does. It
so what
works.
I started doing when I was training on my own with the music, when I get to it, when I get tired, I got my favorite song and it's playing. In the game, I get tired. Go. It's go time.
It really does work. Meditation is a fucking great thing. But we're gonna take a break. We'll be back.
I should have seen it from the get-go. Knew you didn't want it, should have said so. Hey, I'd like to know why it's always something. Yeah, I'd like to know. This is not for nothing, honey. I should have seen it from the get-go. Knew you didn't want it, should have said so. Yeah, hurts, I know. Trying to be something. Yeah, I got to know. This is not for nothing, honey.
Welcome back. Lion Podcast. Good friend of mine, Kevin, up in New York, working hand in hand with the National Guard as an IT project manager, working on getting additional tents set up for medical emergencies. That was when I was talking to him today. That particular group of heroes, they were working also to build 1,000 hospital beds after that. So
That's awesome.
So a lot of craziness, but a lot of beautiful things happening in the midst of all this craziness. So I just want to say that, I see you, red, white, and blue. I see you. Kevin, man, shout out.
Big shout out.
Shoot, the whole Fieldman family, dude. I mean, I love them all.
Hell yeah. Shout out to him,
There's a
bro.
mob of them, but they're great people, and shout out to all of them. So anyway,
You got some big testicles.
He's brave, bro.
Yeah, that is.
very brave, going out there dealing with all that stuff. That was a good play. He also wanted me to say that medicines are working. He said that his family's friend's mom
Really?
is on the medicine. Well, so much so that his family's friend's mom is on medicine, and it helped her overnight. She said her goodbyes at night, and by 2 a.m. her O2 went back up to 98%.
Wow.
So seek medicines that apply because they do work, is what he's saying.
Of course.
Is that the medicine everybody's talking about? The one I can't pronounce?
I think there's a couple of
There's a
them.
couple.
Dude.
So
So
Four
it's
syllable one.
Yeah.
depends on how your system
Yeah,
is. and all that shit.
Quilone.
Quilone.
It's all that
Quilone.
scientific shit.
Yeah.
I don't, you know how
That's what
I'm
I
saying.
use when I
Just
get
shut up
sick.
and take it.
You gonna like it when I give it to you.
Put it in your mouth.
Got the doctor sounding like China.
But-
Shut
but-
up and
Yes,
take
sir.
But real talk, but they're heroes up there doing all that stuff, and there's a lot of people like him, a lot of service members. But it's craziness out there because moms can't at all, or because they're too afraid, go into labor at hospitals. I mean, think
Wow.
about it, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know what I mean? So you're basically fucking camped out at your house trying to figure out what to do.
My cousin had a kid not too long ago. He said it was kind of crazy
It was-
because
He had it at the
in and
house?
out. No, at the hospital.
Okay.
It was an in and out thing.
Yeah,
It's
a lot
like,
of people
let's
ain't
get it.
taking nobody.
Yeah, so got it together, got everybody rolling. You know what I mean? She was.
He must
trying
have
to
got
give birth.
in just in the
Yeah.
right time.
Well,
right
that
before.
and they kicked him out. So it
Yeah.
happened. It was like, yo,
But not
that's
only
your
that,
kid.
but you're scared too because you don't
Of
want your kid
course.
to fucking
Yeah.
catch coronavirus.
Yeah.
So a lot of moms
Very
don't even
vulnerable
want
time.
to.
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck that, man."
Hey,
I wonder if there's more home births like
there.
during this time, like with midwives
I
and
would love
whatnot.
to
I wonder
see-
like what the stats on that are.
I'd love to
I
see the
don't know.
It's gonna
numbers
be
on that.
huge.
Yeah. I mean, this is horrible what we're having, this whole corona thing, but if you got to pluck some good out of it. And I think that it has made people more resilient in
Yes,
a
it
way
has.
because it set you back. Like even like for the generations that weren't around for, the 70s and stuff, but it's like, it's a setback in a lifestyle sense,
Yeah.
It's like you having to stay at home and entertain yourself, more now than ever.
And a lot of parents having to deal with their own kids, so they can't.
Yeah, that's like honestly, it's like people when I hear parents bitch about having to be stuck at home with their kids, it's like it's so discerning to me. It's like how can you, dude? I love that time, man. It's like you
See,
only
I
got so
don't
much
even-
time with your kids, man.
Yeah.
How you gonna bitch about and if your kids are unruly at the house, then what's that say about you as a parent, man? You
True that, and I think honestly, you're absolutely right. But I've seen a lot of positive stories. I've seen
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It makes us tougher.
I've
I
seen
think,
busy
as
dads
people.
that are always gone. That are like, dude, I'm actually getting to be at home with my
And
kid.
get
This
to
is
know
weird.
my kid.
They're playing board games and doing all the things that they never do.
I hate
It's
being
kind of-
essential.
But also though,
it is
it kind
hard
of
sometimes.
sucks because you kind of see a glimpse into what the fuck it should be.
Yeah.
You should have more time with your family.
or
you should
or
be
you
able
don't want to
do all
be
this stuff.
you don't want to be that parent that's overbearing and it's like, fuck, man, am I supposed to be here right now? I'm supposed to be at work. I don't want to guide you into the wrong path. Like I'm gonna fuck you up because certain parents now having trouble teaching their kids with school because now they got to watch their back. So it's like a lot of pressure on the parents to fucking do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck up your kid if you can't handle it, even though this corona forced their hands.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, in some cases, the schools were doing a better job of raising some kids than
Of
parents.
course,
we
so
were.
now
Teachers
they're having
don't get
to
enough
full
respect.
parents. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
It's true.
It's crazy. You would think that the teachers have it easy, and
They got a
no,
shitty
it's
home
not.
life,
They
now
got
they're stuck
fucking
in it.
30 kids. You got
Yeah.
two.
School's
Got
only
to.
escape for some kids.
It really is for a lot of kids. That's
Run for your life.
Kids that don't eat at home now.
that domestic. I mean, that's really. We trying to talk about the happy stuff that's
Yeah.
going on.
All right, let's.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
What the fuck is up? Ex NFL star Chris Johnson is accused of funding murder for hire shootings that left 2 men dead in 2016, according to court documents.
Chris Johnson.
FYI, yeah. Johnson has not been formally charged with a crime and adamantly denies any allegations, but officials are clearly laying out a case against the running back, and it's compelling stuff. Long story short, officials believe CJ2K rewarded a gang member with cash after the guy allegedly killed 2 men who were suspected of gunning down Johnson's friend in 2015. Here's the backstory. Johnson nearly died in a shooting in Orlando, Florida, back on March 8, 2015, when Orange County Sheriff's officials say someone opened fire on a Jeep that Chris was in at around 4 a.m. Johnson suffered a bullet wound to his shoulder and made a full recovery. but the driver of the vehicle, his friend Drekius Johnson, did not survive the attack. In new court documents, law enforcement officials say intelligence gathered suggests, so they had an informant. The intelligence gathered suggests the shooting was a gang-related murder attempt on Chris Johnson. Officials also say months later, a noted Florida gang member named Dominic Bolden shot and killed 2 men, one on January 9, 2016, and one in July 24, 2016, who were believed to be the shooters in the March 2015 incident. In the court documents, officials claim an informant told them as a reward for Bolden's alleged actions, Chris helped the guy become a leader of the fam gang drug trafficking organization DTO in Florida. The informant also told officials that the murder for hire elevated Dominic Bolden's rank, reputation, and power within the DTO, eventually making Bolden the organization's de facto leader. Chris Johnson strongly denies allegations. Chris Johnson is considered one of the NFL's most exciting players ever, recording 9,561 rushing yards in his 10-year career. He famously earned the nickname CJ2K after rushing for 2,006 yards in 2009. Damn.
What I found crazy is that as much as these players get, when shit goes wrong, they're just as human and they make just as much fuck ups as the next person, and they don't even regard the consequence. And it just you could fuck up your life. And
I bet he's worried now. I bet he's shitting his pants.
That's the first thing I thought about. I said, dude, you didn't like giving cash to somebody for a hit? Fuck, man.
It always comes back. Like, I think, 9 times out of 10, they're getting hot. They're going to rat.
He sat like 10 rows ahead of me in an Orlando Magic game a while back, dude. He was rocking his big ass chain, just a solid white shirt and some jeans. And I was like, man, look at that motherfucker with his big ass dreads and everything. Yeah, he went to high school out here, right?
Yeah, he lived in Orlando. He went to
Olympia, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's CJ2K. I used to,
story, bro. That's why I'm like.
I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was a kid.
Come back, Clemmy, come back.
And the bigger trouble I got in, the more I was nervous, and I didn't have shit to lose back then. So I think about this dude and what he does, and you're basically just sitting there hoping that the evidence, you have no idea what the evidence is, and you're just you're just hoping that your lawyers could wiggle their way out of this shit, bro.
But they got him,
so you're scared shitless.
And they got him on. I guess it's some gang called DTO.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah,
that's what I said.
Yeah, but did you? I mean, I'm sorry.
he rose in the ranks.
He's reading that shit on the side.
I'm thinking like, what?
He rose in the ranks at the DTO, right?
Yes,
yeah, he
he
rose
did.
up to El Capitan or some shit.
But Chris
Vice
Johnson,
Admiral,
they got
fucking-
him on being a part of that too.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
they
crazy.
said that he was running the organization. Like, he set the dude up, the Bolden guy that
I
did the
just
shot
read-
for him.
I
So
heard
he
you
had
say
him
that.
trafficked. Well, I read another story. I read a couple on it to make sure it was good. But another one was like, he was because he did that for him. He killed those 2 guys. He's been sending him narcotics on the regular. He got him hooked up with a dude that's fucking regularly dropping him off narcotics, and he's fucking running that whole game as the main dude, like Mike said. So yeah, dude, that's CJ2K, dude, and he's right down the street. It's fucking crazy, man.
And they got him in a picture with the dude. That's
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's real, dude.
on social
And
media.
it makes sense too. He got shot in the shoulder, dude. He was in some fucking shit, dude. I'm telling you, dude. The
I remember
people he
that
walked
shit.
into Orlando Reno with did not look pleasant. He looked like he was out of his, and he was twitching and everything.
Hey.
He's twitching and everything.
No.
You know how he twitches.
Yeah.
He's got that twitch
Bro, I
syndrome.
got
I
shot
don't know.
in the shoulder too.
Tourette's.
Is it Tourette's? I don't know what the fuck it is, but you never notice that CJ2K fucking like he twitches all the time.
Nah, man.
You never notice that shit?
And I love football. I never watched.
Dude,
I
watch
never caught
any
that.
interview with CJ2K, dog. Watch any interview, and I bet you he twitches at least
Right.
once, dude. Yeah. It might be.
Bruh,
Who
nah.
knows? He was twitching that fucking night too.
Dang.
Yeah, but he was a bad man,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a bad
That
dude.
bitch with that season, 2,000 fucking 6
Yeah, he
yards,
was- yeah.
Hell
bro.
yeah.
He was coasting.
And he was eating. It wasn't even like he would just
Yeah.
put his foot in the ground. It'd be over.
Yeah, he was super fast.
This was crazy.
Super fast.
It
He
was
was
crazy.
lightning, man. Motherfucker was lightning. Fucking wasted talent, motherfucker. Inform people. Well, it just sucks that he throws that away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If he's guilty. If he's guilty.
But, yeah.
If not, I apologize, bro. Rep the hood. Anyway, in order to preserve medical grade personal protective equipment for healthcare workers, many people are starting to produce homemade face masks for themselves. Though they are not effective in the hospital setting, this lady Gandhi MD says that cloth masks can help prevent the spread of respiratory droplets in the general public. You can look it up on YouTube. They have tutorials to guide you through the process with and without sewing machines. So,
Did you see Nike? Nike's helping out.
are they?
Yeah, Nike came out with a very big face shield.
Uh-huh.
From what I
Get
saw,
the fuck out of here.
know.
That's
so
awesome.
it's a very big face shield, and it has a soft cloth, so it doesn't leave a mark. And it's as simple as a drawstring, like on a hoodie, and you just zip tie. So
That's
it's like
dope.
one size fits all. It's really simple.
Dope.
And you bring it through, and it covers here. It's kind of like a nice thick strap, and then you just pull it a little bit like a hoodie, and zzz. It's
It
fucking
must
sick.
cost, that must cost $874.
It's 54 cents.
Well, I don't know if I have to check on it, but I know they're sending it out.
That's dope, though, man. Shout out Nike for coming through. Everybody that's coming through right now. They're just like I just said, there's a
Well-
lot of good going on right now, too.
Yep, you're right. I'm not going to say anything negative on that.
Yeah,
A
I'm
lot
trying
of,
to-
lot of beautiful
Keep
things.
my mouth shut.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, just temper this. Temper that. Mike, man, it's fucking.
I'll kill one of these boys.
Oh, that's
bro.
what it is right there?
No, but that's what I'm.
What is that shit? That looks like some fucking Sub-Zero shit.
Yeah, what
Cyborg
is
shit,
that?
man.
Darth
What the
Vader?
fuck?
What the
That's
fuck?
how I'm coming through.
The fuck
bruh.
kind of mask
If this
is
thing
that?
keep going on,
Bro,
I'm buying one.
Clement,
$10
That's
bucks.
fucking
Clemmy.
Kylo Ren looking shit.
$10.99.
My brother, you know I love you, right? You know I love you.
I'm rocking that for the spring.
You're gonna get shot within 5 minutes of putting that fucking thing on, dude.
Yeah, man.
Those same motherfuckers that kicked those poor boys out of Walmart
You gonna
are
look
gonna
like
shoot
You
your
said that.
ass.
Hey, you know, he would look like fucking Bane with that thing on. Fucking Bane from Batman.
Yeah, Lavender
Black
Bane.
Bane, Lavender Bane.
You would look intimidating.
Hey, give me your.
Mike, Clem's gonna be like, viruses? I was born in it. I was born in it. In my hood, viruses. I drink from the waters of the house. Turning the knobs and shit. You remember you used to drink from the side of the house?
Oh shit!
That shit made my immune system strong.
Oh my god!
Check it out, Corey.
That's fucking hilarious. What the fuck is up? Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez wedding date affected by COVID-19. Guys, do they
Poor
get
babies.
married and is Alex gonna be the one for J-Lo?
Well, no, I was upset that they canceled it because I had my flight ready to go to the wedding. I was pissed
You was
off. Yeah, no, I got the invite, but it was fucking.
Well, you could just calm yourself because she's
Tom-
saving herself from me. I don't think that this is gonna last.
You don't
between
think
her
this
and,
gonna last?
Now I think it will only because
How many is this for
Dude,
her?
11.
I think A-Rod's
No,
doing
honestly,
it right.
guys.
Seriously, it's probably
Yeah.
like
They
three,
ran it
Marriage,
down.
marriage.
three, right? Because you got
A-Rod's laying
four.
it down. He's putting that professional athlete fucking D on it.
How many marriages
true.
does she have right now?
was she
dude?
engaged?
I don't
Was she
fucking
engaged
know.
to
I don't
Diddy?
know.
Is it 3 or 4?
I
Clem, you
think
know.
she-
Who should do? Mark Anthony? Who
Mark
else?
She was married for Chris Judd for like a week.
Chris Jad.
Ben Affleck.
No, she didn't marry him. She got engaged with him.
That's what I'm saying. No, engaged.
So that's two.
Okay,
Because what about
that's
Diddy?
fuck it.
What about
Fuck
Diddy?
it. Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
What
be
about
the third.
Diddy?
I don't think she was engaged.
She
to
wasn't
Diddy, was
married
she?
to Diddy. Diddy just made her who she is. I'm not saying.
Hell no, you're
Oh, that's
fucking
not true.
I'm not
crazy.
saying that out loud. If Diddy didn't
You
tell
wrong
her,
about
if
that.
Diddy didn't tell her to put on that green dress, we wouldn't know who Jennifer Lopez
And
is.
Living
That's
Color.
kind- you know what? You know what? That's bold, but I'm thinking about it.
You got some big balls. That's all I gotta say.
She was a fly
But
girl.
no. If you know the story, real story,
Living
Jennifer
Color.
Lopez, she was the fly girl.
She was the fly girl in
Nobody
Living
didn't know
Color.
who she
Bro.
was.
Yeah.
She was Jenny from the block before she wore a green dress, son.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't
that
so
song
much-
was
I'm
hip hop.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
She
sorry.
was killing it. I'm not
I
even
love you,
from the
O.
Bronx. I don't give
I
a
love
fuck.
you, O.
But you're crazy to think that.
No, real talk. I was like in the hip hop, and I was really into the color. Living
Yeah,
color.
hold on.
Diddy made
Hold on.
motherfuckers like you like Jennifer Lopez.
on.
But to the norm,
Hold
Jennifer
on.
Lopez was banging.
Hold on. So let me.
She was
ask you this.
Selena, dog.
So let me ask you this, Clemmy.
Yo.
Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
So you're just saying that had it not been for Puff Daddy, to
Yeah.
be fair, she wouldn't be elevated to the status
Yeah.
that she's at right now.
Yeah.
She would be somewhere.
he
I
gave her
think there's
boost.
some truth to
He
that.
gave her
She
boost.
had a
Real time
fatty.
though. Watching in living color, like real time, you know, and seeing J Lo come on the scene. I never knew why they made a big deal out of her.
Me, yeah,
Because her
I made her special.
ass was out
Still,
there
man,
for
she
the
was nothing
world.
special,
But at
man.
the
I like.
same-
Correct, but
But-
that's when you started
But
noticing
she's
asses.
talented. Hey, real talk
Yeah.
though, she's talented.
But
dude. Those
Keenan is
movies,
just-
She is.
She can act.
That's
She's
what
a
I'm
great
saying.
actress.
But
She's a great
Keenan didn't get
actress.
her no role.
Bro,
all them
Was it-
skits.
Was it Jamie
That's
Foxx
true.
said
All
it's like
those-
back in her living color days?
That's
It
where
was
I'm
just like,
coming from.
hey ho. That wasn't J Lo's. Hey ho.
Hey, I'm here to tell you.
But hey, no
Hold on.
disrespect.
I'm here to tell you
She
one more
killing
thing.
it now,
One
though.
more thing. I'm here to tell you, you'll be a fool to think Puff Daddy, especially back then, didn't have influence on the game.
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
he
No,
had a
time out,
lot of people.
Time out, time
he's
out.
he's the richest guy in the game, and
No,
besides
he's
Jay Z
not.
now. Jay Z
No, he's
is
not.
now.
No, I think it's Dre.
Dr. Dre.
With
Oh
the
yeah, well,
Apple,
Dr. Dre now. Yeah, he's
what
pretty
I'm
brilliant.
saying is the fact of
But he's not a rapper.
Diddy helping. Yeah, he helped. He probably opened a door or two.
Yeah.
But
Or
we're
the
talking
Wayans
about
brothers.
fucking Selena,
But
dog.
what I'm
Man,
saying,
We're
those
talking
songs,
about-
those Jenny from the Block
no.
songs wasn't that popping, bro.
Bro, you're crazy.
Jenny from the
No,
Block
but
wasn't that
what I'm
popping.
saying from a social perspective, if you think about before that time, it was really social media.
I don't think so.
Man, P.
you can't tell
Diddy,
me different,
when
bro.
when
Jennifer Lopez was killing it.
When P. Diddy told Jennifer to put on that green dress and she walked out, it killed it shut down
Time
America,
out.
bro.
Time out. What if they weren't even together during the green dress?
Huh?
Were they together during
They
the
were-
green
They
dress?
did that
I'm
Versace,
pretty
the
sure.
Versace dress.
She was
I
walking
didn't
with.
know that.
Did
I'm
he
just making
change that
sure.
girl? Did he change that girl dress code, man?
He turned her out.
Dude, I'm with Clemmy on this. I'm with
Did
Clemmy.
it before-
Clemmy sold me.
Did
Clemmy
he
sold
change
me.
that dress code?
Like you sold me on martial law, he sold me on
If you
this.
go look at if you I love I'm a Jennifer. I mean
I know, but what
I
I'm
was
saying is,
Googling over her when she was
Clemmy,
a
you're
black
telling
girl.
you. But what I feel like you're coming from is you're saying he made her. All I'm saying
Not
is
me.
he
Nah.
added salt to the steak.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm saying the steak was already beautiful.
Right.
It was well done.
Right.
You had it good. Now, if you want to say he added some salt, yeah. But he didn't tell her to do Selena. She was too
he
young.
should've.
He didn't tell her to go into that movie enough. She was
Uh-huh.
acting and killing
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
The fact that he helped in a
Yeah.
different way, I can
I
agree.
think
Well,
that-
I'm saying-
you know
what-
what,
what
I
I'm
think
saying
compare
is-
it to like if he was, he was if the entertainment industry was the New England Patriots,
Yeah.
P Diddy is the number one scout. He scouted. He was the.
He
He,
seen what
he
we-
was his
he seen
fine.
what
He
you talking
got her
about
the
before people
recognition.
did.
Mommy been
To the right people, maybe. Then he connect
I
her.
wanna
Yeah.
be a papi chulo, can't you see?
Is that what you're singing at the wedding?
That was that fucking
to break
Puff-
it up.
Puff
What
Daddy
the
song.
fuck?
That's
No,
when he was
it's
in that
not-
pussy.
Hey, but
He's gonna break it up.
real talking, Selena, she was fine.
She's a great actress. Oh yeah, that
on, son.
and the halftime show. God
killed
damn, she looks good.
She
dude.
did that for Diddy. Nah, just kidding.
that is-
But Shakira
now
was
that-
Shakira was just fucking
Phenomenal.
goddamn, dude.
But I'm gonna tell you like
I
this.
fell in love.
Even more important than how she's
Anyway.
aging, bro. Her actress skills are
Her
fucking
fucking
killers.
top
dude.
notch.
She does
Yeah.
not get enough fucking love,
Nah,
bro.
she
That
is.
movie
I think she
enough.
acts better than she sings.
Yeah,
that movie
totally,
enough.
totally.
Me
I'm
too,
on
me
board.
too.
Oh yeah, for sure,
1000%.
100. That's a great call.
She's
too.
an actress that sings.
Yeah.
I can see
She's
that.
not a singer that acts.
Correct.
Because enough, she killed it.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. So is A-Rod gonna be comfortable with this, man, or is she taking
think so.
time bomb?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I think it's already proven, man.
I think it's good. Yeah, because
I think it's solid
What I was
already.
saying was because
They've been
his
together
money
for a while, dude.
His money can match
Have
hers.
they?
Yeah,
His
dude.
money
They've
can
been
How long
match
have
together.
they been together? Where have I been?
All right, 3-4 years.
Yeah,
3 or
dude.
4 years?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
long for them?
Well, I'm just saying that's a long time to be with anybody before you're married.
I
That's
could
good.
piss
That's
4
solid.
years.
That's solid, dude.
But, I mean, in
At
their
their
line,
age, when you're that age,
yeah, she's 50,
4 years
bro.
with somebody is good. That's,
Especially they
that's like,
TikToking together.
But what I'm saying is this, okay?
something's working.
I see your age and all that shit, and I raised you 4 fucking dudes that she fucking left. So that's got to be on your mind,
No,
right? Like,
no.
am
Yeah,
I
but
next?
time out,
How many-
What
time
if I
out.
don't do something right?
How many women have you left and you ain't fucked up?
But
Like
I
a
didn't
football
marry.
bat?
I didn't marry one.
Correct.
That's
but what you could say is
Long-term
she dodged-
relationships with you.
Time out. She
Two
dodged a
sons.
bullet with Ben because homeboy was banging the nanny, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So she dodged that.
So she was the good
Diddy
guy.
was in his thug stage shooting up clubs with Shine.
Yeah.
So she
Okay,
held
true,
him down.
true. You
Yeah,
can't
well,
do that.
So
I
she,
like
she was
that.
like,
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
for my image.
Yeah, you can't be shooting up clubs and
Mark
shit.
Anthony, he was Spanish, 2 Spanish. That's hard.
I'm Jenny from the block, not Jenny with the Glock.
You think he wanted something too old school for
And then
entertainment?
Mark
Yeah,
Anthony
a
was
couple.
too Spanish.
Maybe.
He was too. He was
Who?
too
Not like
authentic.
the both of them together. Like what is it? Oil
Too
and
much
water?
Spanish in under one
Oil,
room.
vinegar, whatever the fuck. They were
What?
bumping heads, so they couldn't.
That's a Spanish
Nah.
guy that said that shit.
Was it like? Do you think it was a beef because they didn't come from the same region?
You-
like,
No,
You know
like,
what I
I think
think?
it's a beef.
Speaking
I was
the way I
a beef.
speak
No,
it.
I was thinking of beef because they're both hard headed. So they're both stubborn in their old ways of growing up and shit.
Yeah.
So Mark had his ways, she had her ways, and they just never
And
connected.
You know what I
Go
think,
on,
Omar?
coach.
You know what I think? I think you're wrong.
Why?
I think it was all J Lo. She got a stinky patootie.
Oh, you're so stupid.
No.
I believe him, yo.
You're stupid. That's fucked up, bro. And then
A
lastly,
girl can't be that perfect, right?
correct.
She's so perfect. There's got to be something wrong with her.
She probably sucks at sex.
That was so.
What if you have to do the work?
Nah,
what if
not
that's
the way she
the
was
what if that's the
moving them
code?
hips.
That was
There's no way, right?
Look,
Time
man,
out, you could dance.
I don't want to sound
That hurts
like
me.
I'm stereotyping or nothing, but dude, is there a Spanish woman that's bad at sex?
I've seen Spanish women that are bad at dancing, so
No,
they say
no
comment.
I know. No comment.
No comment at all.
Corey wants
I
no
plead
smoke.
defeat.
Yeah.
'Cause in my-
They're all great, in fact.
So you guys,
Yeah.
you guys believe?
Props to all women. None of them don't know how to
Always
do
all
it.
creeds.
All of them know what you're doing.
Love
you guys
ya.
are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing.
What if she's bad at cooking? Spanish women bad at cooking?
No,
so-
usually they're good at
When you
cooking.
got money, it doesn't matter. You can have a personal chef.
The only problem with Spanish cooks is they cook with lard. So
This
they
sounds
always
good.
cooking. They always cooking that
Lard.
Spanish shit, bro. They always and you get fat real quick. They feed you, but you get
delicious.
fat quick.
Papa
You are an
Chulo.
asshole.
Hey, man,
cook
I
with
call it how
lard.
I see it, man. I've been there, done that.
To my point, to my
got
point,
fat.
to my point of your question, I think his money matches hers, so they're good. And he seems more like grounded that he can let her pick and choose, and he'll throw in his opinion every now and then. He'll be like, "Yo, I support it, don't support it." You know what I'm saying? Every little thing.
Yeah.
Because she's still out there. She still sells sex.
Look at it as
I wouldn't be sitting pretty. I wonder if A-Rod's like, I'm gonna leave this bitch.
No.
Look at it. You know,
Hey, never leaving, dog. He has a
Corey.
franchise
He
tag on
looks
that.
goofy as fuck when I
Corey,
see him in the
look.
pictures.
No, I believe you.
you know, you
Not
can get
Jennifer
inside the
Karen
head
A-Rod.
of A-Rod. You picture, you know, you can relate to the mentality of a professional baseball player. They are
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if
methodical.
they never get married.
They are cerebral, dude. Everything, and they are fucking level-headed, dude. Calm and cool. He's probably the most stable.
He's done a
dude.
lot of steroids.
Well, he's probably the most stable dude she's ever been
Yeah.
with.
And A-Rod has had a
Emotionally.
lot of chicks himself. Ain't like
He went
A-Rod.
through his fucking. He
Like
was
A-Rod
a
been
fucking
chilling.
disliked by many people, dude. He had his rough time,
Right.
You know, he was the bad guy.
Plus,
He was a
plus
bad
what Clemmy was saying, A-Rod has a few on his board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A-Rod
fuck
got
yeah.
a
He got some of
guy.
his
That's what I'm
bag.
saying,
so they
though.
both
No, but
got-
No. But that plays into what I'm saying. See, I'm telling you right now. What if she's getting played?
No.
You're
No,
telling me
A-Rod-
that's not a possibility.
out,
If
time
she has a stinky patootie, if my theory is right, if she got a stinky patootie, he is gonna leave. It's a
Time
matter
out.
of time.
Nobody's perfect
Yeah.
because
She better clean that shit.
there were certain. I don't know any off the top of my head, but I know there was A-list celebrities that got cheated on. Like I brought up Ben doing that whole slick shit. So it happens. But I don't think A-Rod's leaving that nest, bro. I think he capped out and he's like, "Yo, I'm cashing in this check.
There's
I'm good."
the same way.
Yeah, you
the
would think
same.
like that at 50, but what I'm saying is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, but the same creed that Puffy gave to her is the same thing that she's giving to A-Rod right now.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Think
Clemmy,
about it.
you just
know,
keep it out.
I mean, think about it. Okay.
Clemmy, do you
Even
know
though
he
they-
played for the fucking New York
Yankees.
Yankees?
He's all, nah, bro. He's all over MLB Network, man. He's got money and popularity, dude. He's
But
all over the
Think
network.
about it. Baseball.
I did. He
but-
played for the
but
Yankees, dog. Before her.
Hey, your hat tell me that you're talking from your heart. But
That's
what
not
I'm saying
Who's
is
bigger, J-Lo or A-Rod?
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
More current.
That's not the question.
But
The question
J-Lo
is,
said-
Are we talking Marvel, DC universe? It's different worlds. man. It's
J-Lo
like,
made
what's more
A-Rod
important?
relevant,
I think
bro.
A-Rod's bigger.
J-Rod makes a no
In the sports
Hell
world,
no,
He won.
bro.
He won a ring or no?
Yeah,
yeah, he got one with the Yankees.
How many?
He one, I think.
but he's
And that's the only one he's got.
Yeah, he came and joined the Yankees
But it's
late.
the Yankees,
everybody know J-Lo.
and he's got the home. He's up there on the home run list. What is he, fifth or some shit?
oh
like
yeah,
that?
it's
Yeah,
like
he's
he's always had a
5,000
fucking
roids in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, so does the leader.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds did
No, I
roids.
know.
So
but
Does he get into the Hall of Fame?
that's what I was going to
I don't
ask
think so.
Kentrell the other day, man. I wish he would have came in, man. I was going to ask him.
Oh, save that. I want to pick his brain.
Well, I was going to say, dude. I mean, do you think
Save it, save it,
steroids should
save
be
it.
in the game
But-
because
I
the
wanna
home
pick his
run leader
brain.
has?
I wanna see what he
fucking-
says.
even think about it.
I'm thinking, Clemmy.
What was Corey's story about?
yeah.
Corey's,
J-Lo or
Postpone-
A-Rod?
time out,
postponing
time
the
out.
wedding.
J-Lo or A-Rod?
Corey's story is that J-Lo is
Has a
getting
stinky
married because
patootie.
she's selling. You motherfucker.
My story is she got a stinky patootie.
Damn, dude.
J-Lo is a bigger story than A-Rod every day of the week, baby.
Yes, I would agree. that
She's just more
bigger.
current. She's still putting out shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why.
That
She's
makes
more-
him relevant
But Clem,
because
she
she's with
didn't
her.
help him do anything. If anything, he all he did was say, damn, A-Rod, good shit.
She didn't
what he
help
got.
him like with his career or anything.
No, not help him,
not
but I'm
anyway.
saying help him be relevant. I'm
Nah,
talking about it.
nah, he's relevant
Did he
in the
help-
sports world, dude.
Dude, no. You
It's
guys are
fucking
wrong.
A-Rod.
Clemmy's right, and I'm gonna tell you why, dude.
Okay.
Because back then, Puff Daddy was it? What year was that they were dating? Tell me right
Maybe
now.
1990 doesn't fucking matter because it was
wasn't
J-Lo,
1990,
bro.
It was like
Yeah.
2000.
It
But she
doesn't
wasn't that
matter.
popping back then.
But-
Oh my
she wasn't
God.
that popping back
But
then,
even,
bro.
I mean, how long A-Rod been out of the league?
Yo, Biggie Smalls was the biggest
Big
thing
thing.
to ever touch rap
Oh
music.
my God,
okay,
bro.
and Puff Daddy's connection to Biggie Smalls it makes him iconic
Iconic,
alone. That's the only reason why anybody even fucks with Puff Daddy.
Yes,
fuck,
sir.
Fuck Puff Daddy, dude. It's all about
Hey,
Biggie,
hold on
bro.
now.
Wait a minute.
What I'm saying
Wait a
is-
minute.
Hold
I'm just
on.
messing
What
with
I'm
you.
saying is, it was all about Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he was the reason
He was-
why he blew up. If anything, don't diminish the dude because he's not here. It was all about the B.I.G. We'll always miss Big Papa. Dude,
Love it, love it,
one time
love
for
it.
Biggie, man.
Yeah,
Cheers.
one time.
One time for we could do that. One time for Jake. One
Yeah.
time for Biggie, man.
Cheers.
But no, I mean, what I'm saying is, it gives you a story to talk about.
Oh shit,
A-Rod.
she was married before she dated Diddy.
No,
Oh
one
my
on the
God,
J-Lo, it says,
Judd.
Stop.
in the summer of '99, J-Lo had recently finalized a divorce after wedding actor Ojani Noah. And
I was trying to
Oh,
know.
shit. She said, "Oh, Johnny Noah." Later.
you know what?
Noah Moa.
That's fucking great.
Hey, did it probably like, hey man, who you with? I was trying to know.
That's fucking funny,
messed
man.
up,
But honestly, though, J Lo, I know you're saving yourself from me, but I'm just not gonna be able to do it because I'm on to things, and I know that you got a stinky patootie. We'll be right back after this.
It's getting serious on this track, fam.
Welcome back.
Yo, yo, yo.
Lion Podcast. Corona 5 staying alive. We have to just once again show love and shout out all the service members and everybody that's busting your ass right now to
1000%.
to save, to help. If it's just one person, everybody that's bending your necks out there and doing what you got to do.
Thank you.
We see you. Red, white, and blue, we see you. That's the thing right now we're going to be saying for a little while, but it's official. And thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. We love you. So that's a beautiful thing about our country. But I'm going to say, what the fuck is up? It's insane rich religious leaders. Guys, there's a list. There's a list. Look at Mike's face. Did you see Mike's face? Did you see Mike's
He sat
face?
up.
Did you? I got a list.
Insane rich religious leaders.
Yes, all the
Yeah.
richest, and I got their net worths right here, Mike. Mike is, yo, his face lit the fuck. He looked like I said, yo, I got a gift for you. That's what he's just like, yo, is that really happening? They got 31 here, and I'll just go through them real quick. Al Sharpton, I didn't write anything about him. He's 500,000. At 30, we got Charles Stanley. Now, I don't know, Clemmy, you're pretty religious. Let me know if you know any of these
I
names.
know Charles Stanley.
Charles Stanley, 1.5 million.
Yeah.
R.C. Sproul, 2 million.
Yeah, he write books. Yeah.
Sri Chinmoy,
I don't know.
2 million. Mark Driscoll, 2.5 million. N.T. Wright, 4 million. Jack Van Lupe or whatever. I can't read that. Limpe, Limpy, 2.5 million. Louis Farrakhan, Louis Farrakhan, 3 million.
I know who that is.
Everybody.
Clifton Davis,
I know who that
3 million. Tony Campolo, 4 million. Reinhard Bunke, 4 million. Joseph Prince, 5 million. Paula White Kane. Ain't that a name?
That's Paula. You know who
White as
Paula?
fuck.
You know who Paula White Kane is?
Yes.
Who's that?
She is the presidential's personal pastor.
No shit.
If you go on
You
here,
gotta pass that bread this way, homie.
She's President Trump's?
Yeah, go-
Dude, she's only worth 5 million.
Hey.
Yo, Trump, step it up. Eddie Long.
She got that white cane, yo.
Yeah, she need to catch Osteen real quick. Trump.
Dang.
Eddie Long, 5 million.
he dead.
No, yeah, I think they did say that. You're right. Noel Jones, 5 million.
Yeah, I know who
John
that is.
Hagee, 5 million.
who-
Yeah.
Walter Mercado, 5 million. Joyce Mayer, 8 million. Juanita Bynum, 10 million.
Juanita Bynum, Timon.
Yeah, Tim, we're getting to double digits and we're at
Holy-
13 right now. We got double digits and we're only at 13 right now. We got to go to 1. Ernest Angley,
TD
Get the fuck out of here. That guy?
15 million.
Ernest who?
Ernest Angley.
I don't know who
yeah.
that
That
is.
dude.
Who is
dude
that?
God damn, dude. He's one of the fucking worst of those televangelists. He's like, welcome to the Ernest Angley Hour. We're going to pray for you here today. Send me your money. Break out that checkbook. Bless this credit card. Bless this credit card. He's the guy who was literally saying, bless this fucking credit card.
Bless this credit card.
Fuck you.
Fucking people buying that shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
big, yeah,
you,
big
Ernest
balls.
Angley. Fuck you. Give him a fuck you, Mike.
Fuck you, Ernest Angley. You're going to be in hell right next to fucking Hitler. You're going to share a cubicle with the
Oh, Jesus.
motherfucker.
Wow.
Next to Hitler? Is that bad?
Oh, yeah.
Damn
Use-
near.
anybody that uses religion to, like,
Yeah,
bullshit,
for
extort
profit
money.
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, it's about to get real gross then. Number 11, TD Jakes, 18 million.
He should be worth more than
Now,
that.
this is fucking weird. At number 10, Kirk Cameron
Kirk Cameron is a pastor, bro.
from Growing
From
Pains?
Growing Pains.
He's
Deceivers?
Yeah, he be
Hey.
on TBN.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Is he a good
Hey, dude,
pastor?
he's like Tim Tebow, man.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
is. Is
legit.
he?
He's legit religious, man.
Is
I think
he?
he's a good
Yeah,
guy.
he is.
Where is he doing service
He's
out
straight
of?
edge.
He's
He's
always
straight
been that
edge.
way.
He like straight
Yeah.
edge, bro.
He's in LA?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Where's-
but he's
where's-
straight edge, though.
Yeah, he's straight edge.
Well, you know what? A person like that, I would check him out.
Yeah.
He 20 million.
That's a legit one right there.
Billy Graham. Well, a lot of his is
So wait.
acting too, right? Like I don't know if it.
No.
This is top 10
Yeah.
right now.
It's top 10, number 9 right now. Billy Graham, 25 million.
Billy Graham, he dead. 25 minutes.
Oh, that's
Billy.
really.
Are you worth
that's
more? Are
dead.
you
His
worth, are you worth
relatives,
more
man.
when you're dead?
I don't know. Maybe your I don't
The
know.
legacy.
Number
name.
8, Rick
That's-
Warren, 25 million.
He made a lot of money from a
Preach
book.
your ass off. Benny Hinn, this special piece
Oh,
of shit.
local.
Number 7. What a
Piece of shit.
what a fucking piece of shit.
Tell us.
60 million.
Benny Hinn from around here?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Hen ain't from around here no more. Not with that
Hey,
money.
he's going in the fucking Hitler cubicle too.
Yeah,
There's room.
Yep.
He's gonna get pineapple
We're gonna pack him
shoved up
in,
his
yep.
ass. Like, was it? That's that one movie?
The fucking Little Nicky.
Little nigga, they get pineapples.
Thanks, Dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Joel Osteen coming in at number 6.
Oh, I thought he was number one.
100 million.
100.
I don't like this
It's
game.
pastors.
Corey, how do you feel about Joel Osteen?
He's a special piece of shit.
Is he going in the cubicle?
You guys heard?
Well, the thing is, dude, he's got a $10 million home.
Only.
You know what I mean?
But if he
It-
got $100 million, he
I
can't
don't
have
care.
a $250.
The bank account
home,
doesn't
bro.
bother me as much as the home does. Does that make sense? A little bit.
Yeah,
If
like
you
what
don't
you're
live
spending
like
it
that,
on.
right?
money.
Because I
Yeah.
know he's donating and all that stuff and doing his part, and probably God bless him for all that.
But his
the
dad
fact
was a
that-
big time preacher before.
But well, check this out. At number 5, his woman Victoria Osteen comes in 100 million. I didn't even know
They
that.
write books.
I had
It's
no
books,
idea.
bro. They don't make that off. They write that off them books.
Corey.
Because they like New York bestsellers every book they put out.
Oh, damn.
I don't like this game anymore.
It is. It
I
is.
know.
I picked the wrong profession.
No
dude.
shit, man.
I'm out.
So we got to start reading the Bible. So Kanye West at number 4. I didn't know he preached every
He's
Sunday.
not. But
Yeah, because
They say his
He's
sermons
a
are off the
preacher?
chain.
yeah, he has a Sunday. He has a Sunday mass.
yeah.
Everybody gets sneakers when you come.
Bro, the thing that
Just
is like-
kidding. I don't know.
Everybody gets Snickers. Like,
Everybody gets
Yeah.
Yeezys with their Bible.
they say
Beebsies.
BBC.
But yo, he has celebrities out there. You know that, right?
I have seen him. No, I'm not the biggest Kanye West fan, but I
What about the
I do
music?
appreciate his music.
I was
dude.
gonna say,
He's
not
a
the person.
genius.
I listen
He's
to
a
his
genius,
Sunday,
but-
his Sunday music.
But I
Is this
have
music?
seen,
It's
but I
good
have
music.
seen, I have seen his Sunday service,
Yeah, it's good.
clips of it.
Yes.
Dude is
It's-
talented.
it's
He got
hard.
on this one particular clip. He was playing on the piano while he was singing to fucking everybody, and he had him singing all these things. Jesus Walks is one rap song or whatever. Then they started doing some other God stuff. Dude, it was powerful. And I was like, this piece of shit. I love him. He's
Damn.
He's beautiful. He's a
He's a
beautiful
powerful piece of
Bro, but
shit.
you
He's a
can't-
beautiful
but
piece
you
of
can't-
shit.
bro, but you can't
He's
say
so
that about,
confused.
like-
well, look, let me
If
explain.
his heart is
Let me explain.
changing,
Let me
you know.
explain. Can I explain?
Yes, sir. Talk
Let me
to
explain.
Can I
Yeah,
explain?
talk to
Can
me.
Can me explain?
I have to defend that because you know.
No, well, when I say that,
Uh-huh.
I say it with love.
Oh.
Because I understand that he's not right mentally. He's a little not right,
yeah,
man,
I
and
see what
he's
you're saying.
manipulated a lot of ways. But he is a genius,
He is
and
a
I think
genius.
people with autism are geniuses. I just think that they're misunderstood and we don't utilize them properly.
And maybe he
Use them.
Not
I know what
utilize
you're
them.
saying.
You know what
that
I'm
was
saying.
fun. Yeah, I know, dude.
We don't use-
We
You're not
go
trying to
about the
program
whole
them.
situation
You wanna
wrong.
put him in work
We
camps
treat them
and
like
shit.
in other words. Let me
autistic
elaborate
boy.
on that.
That's not right.
We treat them like they're different. We put them in certain
Yeah,
situations.
we put them in that
Right.
category
That's
like they're
not right.
fucked up
Right.
and they can't,
Yeah.
they can't do anything
But
for
right,
society.
yeah.
And I-
Meanwhile, they
Yeah,
really
they
can.
can help us out a lot.
Thank you.
I have your back,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
I just loved how
But
you said
Kanye
it.
West, he's fucked up, but he's still a genius in a musical sense, man.
Right.
And he's really good at spreading the word of the good Lord too. So, man, people dig him. 240 million for him.
Oh, but yeah, that's from his other thing.
I think it's because of Adidas.
Yeah,
I
I,
don't
think,
think
it's,
he-
is
I
that
don't-
that's net worth off from probably everything. That's just
See,
not,
that's what I think, too.
It's
Yeah, that
gotta,
can't-
it's
That's
what
gotta
I'm
be.
saying.
That
Yeah,
proves
it's gotta
it.
be.
That
Yeah.
proves it. Yeah.
That's what I think too. At number 3, Kenneth Copeland,
I know who Kenneth Copeland is.
300 million.
I'm changing my profession, dude. I don't like this.
When's this cat on?
He's on like he carries like first thing in the morning, like 9 o'clock every morning.
That's
TV,
prime time, baby.
Get that moolah.
That's
He-
prime
he
time. I was
must-
thinking like 2 a.m., but
No,
no,
in
9
the
o'clock.
morning, 9 o'clock.
Prime
He must be
time.
Sunday.
talking that good shit like Joel. Number 2, George Foreman, 300 million. He does services too.
I've never seen him on.
He's a pastor.
And plus, he's got that Foreman grill. That's
Yeah,
what's selling.
that's what's selling,
That
yeah.
shit was.
Yeah, even
It
if
got me through college.
Yeah.
He's a
Even if
good
his
dude,
name-
right?
year.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, even if his name doesn't ring bells as a pastor, that Foreman grill helps.
Yeah.
And number 1 is stupid because the net worth is uncertain. It's Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Huh? Who? What?
Fuck me, man. That makes the list fucking sucks. But this is what I'm thinking. We need to build a church, man. I'm Pastor Tokes.
No, man.
Nah.
Let's do
I ain't
it.
playing with
So
that.
instead of drinking
I'm a Clemens guy.
drinking wine,
Accumulated total through all the pastors, 745 million minus Kanye and Foreman because I
That's a
didn't consider them
GDP for
real
our
pastors.
country, bro.
that's
So
easy.
that's without the Kanye and
That's
Foreman
easy.
300 million.
Yeah.
So it would have been over a bill if it would have been the
That's
other
a
way, but
GDP for a country, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
that's how you get a country out of debt ASAP.
A small country
Decriminalize
right
all
now
drugs.
can run off that kind of money. Like
What's the Vatican worth?
Bro,
What do
we
they
don't
got?
know.
Vatican, Illuminati, I don't know, bro.
Hey, bro. What are y'all doing in this room?
Clem getting nervous. Bro, they don't give a
They
fuck
got all
about
the monies. They got world money.
Yeah, they don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about me.
Clemmy, your face, bro.
Hey, what up? Hey.
Clemmy stood up, got his butthole tight.
Cody
are
about
you
to run out the
doing?
door. Cody like, yo,
Medusa head. Medusa head. What's wrong with you?
Oh my God!
Don't
Yeah,
look at the
bro.
eyes, Omar. Don't look at
Don't
the
do it,
eyes.
Omar. I love you.
Hey, I want to see you next Tuesday.
Call me when you make it home.
Yes. Text me when you get home.
Oh my man. Oh man.
oh my god. Well, how many of you guys are fighting over dumb shit out there? While you're quarantined with your loved ones.
We talked about it last
There's
time.
different shit to fight over,
I
man, and get
told
mad
you.
about now.
I told
Did
you.
y'all make your list that
Yeah.
I told y'all to make?
Yeah, I made a mental list.
Yeah.
Bro, I got
I got
shoes.
10 things.
I got shoes all over the fucking house.
Yeah.
And only 3 people live there. And one of them's a baby. What the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on?
I'll throw one out there. Fuck. Chores that literally take 2 or 3 minutes to do.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dusting?
Yeah.
What would you equal that to?
Oh, I got some good ones. Oh, what you got, Mike? Throw one out there.
Toilet paper, you said.
Fucking use my fucking brush. Use my hairbrush. It's like,
What?
You bitch.
No.
Yeah. I've got that before.
Yeah.
I've got that before. Clemmy, you got any?
The craziest thing is like fighting over like who ate the last egg.
oh damn.
The lack of anything.
Yeah,
The
because it's
last-
like
yeah.
eggs.
How about this? How about fighting over, you bitch, why you tearing into the new shit without eating the leftovers?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know that's a fight.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. What you doing?
We gotta
I'm a leftovers.
conserve.
I'm a leftovers kind of guy.
Well, I mean,
I
you
could
could
do
go
that.
to Publix; they're open.
Yeah. China won't though. You can't get Publix in China,
Now
man.
with your martial law, motherfucker.
Hey.
Fuck. So yo, what do you think is worse? You think going like when someone, what would you say is worse?
Mm-hmm.
Someone eats up the last of something but leaves like a little bit and puts it back, or popping open something and then like not
completely
using.
gone.
No. Like you just said, like someone opened up something new, but there's still something old,
Mm-hmm.
or eating 90% of something like of cereal, and then you leave like crumbs and
Not
you put the
enough for
box
a
back.
serving.
Both they're equally fucked up. Both of them is equally
The
fucked up.
crumbs. I think the crumbs make you just
I
go
bet.
outright.
I bet a lot of people are fighting over what the temperature in the house is set on.
Oh yeah.
Get a fan on, bitch. Get a fan on.
What's on the telly?
What's
The
on the
TV is a big
television?
one.
Now we got cell
Remote
phones.
control.
Cell phones now.
Yeah, fuck that. I can't watch that shit.
On your phone too much.
Yeah.
I get that. You always on your phone.
I'm
Song-
working.
I'm always escaping.
Song
I
set-
mean, I'm always.
I'm
looking-
escaping.
This is. I've been. Bro,
I've been quarantined for 2 days straight.
I need space, Dad. I need space.
I've been quarantined for the last 15 years, but that's my life.
Clemmy. Yeah.
I'm just joking.
15 years.
Nothing's really changed for me either. I'm just like living normal.
Clemmy, why you hiding the toilet paper, motherfucker?
Oh, yeah, Clemmy's
Just in case.
Songs.
holding it down on the low.
Hey man, when
Did you
this
do your chores? Here's some toilet paper.
you get 4 plies.
It's like
Yeah.
prison. You get paid with toilet paper.
Use the front and back.
Flip it over.
You got sheets and shit. Use the front and back.
I bet people are fighting over whether takeout is safe or not.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I got a problem with that. I'm nervous, right? Only drive through because I told you, fuck burritos. Fuck
The hand rolled shit.
Fuck-
Burritos and chips. We know you ain't
fuck-
fucking with
yeah,
it.
fuck burritos, fuck pretzels, fuck burgers.
Okay.
Separately in sharing. At my house, I'm cool. I wash everything.
Right.
I won't go and get breakfast anymore or even lunch to go in my car
No.
because I don't trust my hands, bro. I
Wow.
don't trust these bad boys. Fuck around. do something stupid, I don't want to do it. Now, when I get home and I wipe everything and I feel like I could take a sigh of relief, I'll eat a pretzel.
Right.
I'll eat a cookie. Shit,
yeah.
I made cookies last week. I did snickerdoodle. My hands was all in them shits.
But when you went out though, you didn't leave no fucking gas in the car.
No. Bro, I can't be. I'm so guilty of it because I fucking forgot my wallet.
I do
That's
that
why he's talking shit. That's why he's talking
I
shit.
do that too, man. I'm lazy as fuck when it comes to pumping gas. It's just that extra fucking fight. We're so fucking spoiled. That does that 5 seconds that it takes to fucking pump a
drives
car.
you crazy.
It's you're above it. You know what I mean?
You
You're
know-
like, fuck that. I'll,
you know-
I'll pass it down. I could get to this fucking destination.
You know, they have an app where people could come to your job and fill your car up with gas now,
Oh,
right?
get the fuck out of here.
Nope, I
That's
swear.
genius.
I
That's what's
swear.
up.
You
Damn.
do a subscription. You don't have to go to the gas. They come to you. They call you. Like, hey, we'll buy your car. Fill you up. They bounce. And they have gas in their
That's
car.
crazy.
That makes me sad.
Why? That's
Because
smart.
everything is fucking.
That's
yeah.
lazy. That's lazy.
Go
Don't
get
me
your
wrong.
fucking own gas.
Right.
Corey. You heard Corey?
Hey, I didn't invent this shit.
Yeah, we got a half chub.
What is that? 'Cause
Corey's your
that's
app,
that's
bro.
really bouge.
That's two. That's
Well,
That's a
fuck,
lot,
fuck
bro.
you. I didn't invent it. Eating up all the snacks.
That could start a fight.
Yeah, that's
Someone
all I
could get killed.
yeah.
We bottle Cheeto snacks.
I got to worry about my boy eating up all the fruit snacks. That
Song-
motherf-
He goes
is
through 'em
addicted.
fast.
Song selections on Alexa. Who's the DJ?
Yeah.
People fucking with it, talking over. No, this one. Stop. No,
Stop.
this one. Alexa, stop. No, this one. Motherfucker.
Especially if you got no commercials.
Yes.
Or you got the Alexa Prime.
Or
you just
annoying kids.
play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Baby Shark over and over.
All day.
You put your head in the oven
Baby shot,
Yeah.
shot, shot.
every time.
And pineapple is fucking great on pizza.
No.
I'm a fan, buddy.
Pineapple
Give
on
me-
pizza?
Bro, don't get into this J-Lo conversation again. Don't start it. I will fucking end you.
Mike, you like pineapple on pizza or what?
Sometimes.
Yes.
So we're 3 out of-
Not all the time.
Me too,
Sometimes.
me
It,
too.
it works.
It's not an
no.
everyday thing.
Nah.
If you're saying every time I order pizza, pineapple's on it, nope. But
Me
my
too,
body,
me too.
but my body will get a curveball,
It
and
does,
a pineapple
does
will
mash.
be on
Throw
there.
some ham on there too.
It's
Yeah.
just
Hands.
I do not like sugary stuff with my food usually, but it's just a small enough amount that it's flavor. It
Right.
comes off at flavor, especially if you get small pineapple chunks and it just like melts into the
little-
pizza, so it's not even really
'Cause how do you-
chunky. Bro, it
I
is
could
the
see- I
best
could see how that
flavor that just melts in your mouth. It is a really good experience, man. You just gotta trust the thing.
Because the base of a pizza, when you eat that, right? That's salt and sweet.
Right.
That's the base.
Savory.
If you can do that, and you in the same breath to say, well, let me reverse it. If you could eat a chocolate covered pretzel, and in the same breath not respect a pizza with pineapple,
Yeah.
you're the problem. I can't.
Well, that's a
We need
good
you to
palate. Like
leave
when you can
immediately.
get that respect that savory and
Yeah.
sweet combo.
It's not
you know.
everything. It's not always.
It's yeah. That's why I love like barbecued the sweet sauce, man. Sweet barbecue sauce.
Fuck yeah, like a sweet tangy BBQ,
Mm-hmm.
rocking.
Love it.
I like all kinds of stuff in different variations. So I move from thing to thing, and I kind of stay on one thing for a while, and then I play it out, and then I just move on to other things. It's kind of how my thing goes.
Story of your life.
Story of my life.
First world problems.
You know what I think's funny about this whole Corona thing too? What'll be funny? I want to do a calendar of Corona cuts. It's like all the fucked up haircuts that people are gonna have because you can't go to a barber.
I know.
You know, it's like we'll call it Corona cuts.
Yeah, that's
Cut
a
your
good one.
own fucking hair, Clement. You're good, but you know,
I was
Yeah.
lucky. I got
I
my
need a cut.
haircut. I got my haircut right before that shit started. I was lucky.
I'm hurting right now, boys.
me too. The Corona cuts.
The Corona cuts, baby.
Send
Nah.
us your Corona
I've been
cuts.
cutting my own hair for 15 years.
I'm ready to fight. Mike,
That's no maintenance haircut right there.
Yeah.
Mike,
I'm
I'll be
jealous.
ready to fight motherfuckers on
Clint-
martial law for a barber. I'll be ready to
He
duke it out.
taking the underground at night to get to the
Hell
house
yeah.
with his kid to cut
Oh
your hair.
shit, where you going to get food? No, bitch, go to see my barber. It's like 2:00 in the morning. It's on the low. Yo, lower your clippers. Lower your clippers.
Fucking spotlights are
They're
outside.
gonna come get us.
Hey, you got fucking dog patrols and shit outside.
You got some loud ass clippers,
Yo,
motherfucker.
your clippers are killing me, bruh.
Anyway, well, you know what's coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
What is the time?
Not that ladies are here, ladies in the audience, because I'm hoping that we have
Top
lady
10,
listeners.
Top 10.
I'm praying that we have lady listeners. I know that we have lady
I
listeners.
hope we got a couple of ladies.
Shout out to all our female audience.
Yes.
Honestly, we see
you
you
are
too.
special.
Thank you for your
Yes.
patience.
Whatever
Yes.
you're doing today,
Yes,
be
everything.
great.
Yeah, thank you, Omar, for saying that too. Thank you for your patience. especially while JJ was here. But
Oh, bro.
But most importantly, thank you though for listening, because we do talk a lot of sports, and some of y'all are into sports, but some of y'all are not. So the fast forward button is available, but we do thank you for being here every step of the way. However, we have the draft coming up.
Yes, sir.
Football draft, baby, and this is very exciting because we have nothing. We have nothing. We have been stripped of all our sports pride, and it is just a very hard time right now.
And the good thing about it is it's going virtual, so it's tying in with this whole coronavirus thing.
Turn that up. Fuck it. Let's go.
Now we're gonna talk about draft. We gotta have
Okay,
our own
yeah,
background
yeah, that's
football
true.
music.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
like
use
that.
I can't
Good.
use that NFL stuff.
Oh, good call, Mike.
This is our background football music. Playing
I
music
love
for
it. I
Cleveland
love
draft.
it.
I'm sorry, I was Beyonce. I was feeling myself. Oh no, that was Nicki Minaj. Oh no, that was Beyonce.
Sucked
Who's
you
up
in.
feeling myself?
Yes.
What song was that? I don't fucking know yet.
Yes.
You were a superstar in
Well,
that moment.
Mr. Clemmy, with
Yes,
all your
sir.
knowledge and your thing, gave us a mock draft. I asked him a week ago. I said, "But Clemmy, I want you to give us a good mock draft on this NFL, because I know he knows his X and O's. Give me the best places that you think these players should go, and go ahead, man. Take the floor.
Okay, coming in at number 10, I got
Who's the team first?
the Browns coming
Browns
in.
picking at 10?
10. So,
What do they need?
they need an offensive lineman.
Okay,
They need offensive lineman because he needs some kind of protection. You're a little guy.
right.
So Mayfield needs somebody.
Yeah, he
He needs more.
Well, yeah, every quarterback right now, man. We've seen the proof. You protect
Yeah.
your quarterback, you get results.
You get results.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the same stature as Breeze, so he needs like a Breeze type line. So
Right.
he getting I'm thinking an offensive tackle, Jedrick Willis.
Oh, out of
He's coming out of
he said that, I don't fucking know. It's okay.
yeah,
It's all right.
We got Jedrick Willis, and then we got the Jaguars coming
Okay.
in at number 9.
Jaguars in 9.
They got a line. I think they need a linebacker. So
Okay.
I'm thinking about Isaiah Simmons.
Okay.
Then at number 8, we got another.
Where's
small-
Isaiah Simmons coming from?
How dare you?
You didn't write any of
Two
those?
times you did it.
Shit.
How dare
My
you?
bad. I thought you knew all the colleges, man.
Bro, I'm just going.
You just
by-
know these players,
Yeah, I
right?
just know these players.
All right.
Then I got coming in on number 8. You got the Cardinals,
Okay.
and it's Tristan Wirfs. He's another O lineman.
Okay.
Because you
Okay.
got another
I've heard of him.
smaller
They need O lineman for
And
sure.
no-
For sure.
Protect Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Yes.
Murray. And then
Yeah, he's like Doug Flutie.
He's a beast, though.
yeah, he-
Kyle
Back
Murray
there.
is playing ball.
He's short.
Yeah,
He's little
Kyler-
like
Kyler's
Kyler-
for real. Do you think he's gonna be Russell Simmons good? I mean
Russell
Russell Wilson.
Simmons.
Russell Wilson.
Right.
Yeah, I got Russell
Def
Westbrook.
Jam.
Thank you,
Russell
good
Westbrook,
night.
Russell Simmons, Russell fucking Wilson. Dude, there's so many Russells. You
Nipsey
think he's gonna be
Russell.
Russell Wilson good?
I think he has the potential, but he has to have like Russell Wilson can do it by himself. I don't think he's that.
Yeah,
guy.
he's not making
That's
Simmons.
true.
He's
So
not.
true.
He's not
I
making
don't
Russell
think-
Simmons
yeah,
music.
No, he's not. He's not making Russell Simmons music. No, he's not.
Fuck you,
What's the
Omar.
next? What's the next? What you got?
Okay, we got the Panthers. I think they need a
At number
D-line-
6?
At number 7.
7.
Dietrich Brown, D lineman. They
Okay.
need D line help.
Okay.
And then you got Justin Herbert coming in at number 6 for the Chargers.
That motherfucker's
Because they
a
got
gangster.
yeah from out of Oregon.
Yeah, now we're talking some names here. Yeah, now
Bad,
we're getting
bad
under
man.
the thick.
Yeah. Then you got the Dolphins. They're gonna get Tua.
Oh, you think Tua's
They
going
I
to the
think Tua.
Dolphins?
Yeah, I think they get.
Wow.
Clemmy, don't try and talk like you know these colleges now, all right? Don't
yeah,
try
I
and
know-
talk
I
too
know-
in
What do you
Alabama.
think about that, O?
I would love if the Dolphins realistically got a quarterback just because they spent so much money
Yeah.
in the offseason. So to get a good quarterback you don't have to go for the Super Bowl, but a fighting chance. Go
Right.
down swinging.
Yeah.
It would be good.
And
I'd be happy.
they're set up for picks wise.
Yeah.
They're in cushy
They're in a
position.
good-
If
yeah.
they
Yeah.
it's all about choices right
so it
now.
would be really nice.
Then I got the Giants. They need an offensive tackle.
Oh hell yeah, they need a lot right
Yeah,
now.
but offensive tackle you start from the
Yeah,
inside. Go
yeah,
out.
they're gonna be the worst
So,
team this year. I think.
Mikael Brown, Mikael Becton.
Okay,
And then you have the Lions. I think they need a cornerback.
okay.
So you got Jeff Okuda.
Okay.
And then the Redskins.
I like the last name Akuda.
Batata.
The Redskins coming in at number 2. They need an edge rusher. So Chase Young.
Okay.
He the number 1. Out of Ohio.
Yeah, the
State.
best edge rusher you're gonna get.
And then the Bengals. They getting the boy Barrow.
Yeah,
I
wow.
hope the Dolphins get Joe Burrow.
They can't.
You want Joe?
I want the
Yeah.
Dolphins to get Joe Burrow.
Joe is better than Tua.
You think so?
I know so.
And he will be in the
Really?
long run?
I really,
Yeah,
I
I
really
think so.
want it. Just because the Dolphins are set, because it like as nasty as you are in college, there's somebody faster than you.
They
there's
might
somebody
both fuck
stronger
up
than
like
you.
Mariota and
Yeah.
Jameis.
No, it's possible.
No.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's very possible. You can never say someone's gonna.
Yeah.
You can't say
It's
that's
so-
it.
so hard
He's
to
a Hall
predict.
of Fame. Yeah.
Yeah.
But to get set up right to
Yeah.
make your game easier, I think it fucking helps a lot.
And the real talk, I think Tua. I mean, even though I like Tua for the Dolphins at number 6, I still think that he's injury prone, bro. Because all the injuries he's had, they weren't like regular, like his hip and his knee, his ankle. A lot of that
He's beat up.
he's beat up, bro. And he's
Alabama wears you the
and
fuck
he's- and
out.
he's still young. He's still a young player. So
They
that's
say
just
everybody that goes to Alabama comes out worn out. They say that's why O.J. Howard wasn't producing. They say that's, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, you
you go
get
on a
maxed
list
out.
of people, and they have not produced because they're so tired by the time they come out
So
of fucking
far-
Alabama.
So far, where
They're
did,
just happy to receive a paycheck and be able to move at their own speed type of shit, dude. And it's really like a deal, man. They're
it's
kind
a-
of like,
it's
oh,
a-
shit,
It's not
I
a
made it.
program. It's a program.
Yeah, the
only
NFL's kind of
two-
like a finish line.
The only two I can think of is Julio.
Julio Jones.
Julio got
And
better
Yeah, but after time.
after. No, I'm saying after college, like he wasn't
Trent
just
Richardson.
a good. No, they don't. People don't like him. He busted quick. Remember, he went to the Colts.
Right, that's
Fuck
what I'm
out.
saying, though.
No, I'm saying people who got better though.
Oh,
Did Amari come out of there?
Yeah, Henry for
No,
the Titans.
Amari Cooper.
Amari
Yeah,
Cooper,
yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Derrick
Henry.
Henry.
Derrick Henry
Derrick
got
Henry.
all team first.
Derrick
Fucking
Henry's
beast.
beast.
He is scary.
God
As
damn.
of late,
He is scary.
he is
All
fucking
first
shitting on
team,
people.
He
hands
is
on
Is
deck.
he?
Scary.
Dreadlocks.
Who?
His hair game. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
He's all first team bro of dreadlocks.
Bro.
That motherfucker's hair is.
He
real,
looks like
son.
he has one of my whiskey poops coming out of the back of his head. Damn,
Just
big
a
old,
ball.
bro, big old,
Motherfucker.
hard to push
Ball.
out, chunky ass whiskey poop, dude.
You
Just trying to push that
motherfucker.
thing out of the back of his helmet. Like, but he runs like a
Son of a
fucking
bitch.
animal.
I
dude.
mean-
He
Yeah,
is a
fuck trying to
beast,
tackle
bro.
that guy.
You
But-
ain't tackling him.
But if you get Fournette or him on a good, like Fournette on a good Sunday is still better than Derrick Henry.
Correct. I think
But-
he's really good. He just
but-
gets hurt too.
Yeah, he just, and he ain't had a line. But
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, bro, oh my God. That's
want-
a lot of man.
I want to say something real quick before we get out of here. We're gonna start a segment pretty soon. I was on the phone with my boy Scooter. A lot of y'all know him, but we were talking for a while the other night, and I didn't think about it that night, but we came up with it later. But we were gonna come up with something called "Yo, where'd you go?" Because we were talking about a couple people that we were like, man, where the fuck have they been at? They're not on social media. They're not on Instagram. They're not nowhere to be found. He was asking me about certain people, and I was like, fuck it. You know what we'll do? We'll just ask people, and we'll find them through people. So we'll all use each other as like a community, and we'll just be like, yo, I know where he's at or she's at, and we'll locate the motherfuckers. So it's just something to do because it was it's a good idea. And he had a list of people. He's like, dude, he started naming off names. I was like, fuck it, let's find them, man, because they're good friends of ours from like a long time ago. And we start going through all these people, and we're like, shit, man, let's locate these people. They're not on social media, they're not on Facebook, they're not on nothing.
That's such a
man.
good feeling.
Yeah.
I personally, I love doing that.
If I reached out to you and you didn't see me
Yeah, man.
since kindergarten and shit,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you
Yeah.
find out, be like, yo, dude, how are you? Like as much as
Yeah.
you could be going through shit, that little thing, it'll just be like,
I think people underestimate how those feelings are, man. They think that people don't value those times, maybe because for whatever reason. And it's like, yo, people do, man. And whether they do at that particular moment or later on in life, people sometimes reflect and be like, man, that was a good time. We had a good time, and just you might have not acted on it at that particular time and really told them how good of a time it was. But it's like,
Yeah, man, for sure.
I like it because when I did it before, like I even met you guys,
Right.
when I was reaching out, it
Right.
felt good. It was just
Yeah.
like,
well, I reached out to you too.
No, beforehand, but like
Yeah.
before the segment, before
Oh,
us, before
yeah,
this,
yeah.
before the Lion podcast, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
just
yeah,
reaching
yeah.
out, it was a thing for me.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
for sure.
Yeah.
And it was just
It's a good feeling.
ass-
Everybody wants to be loved.
It's
They
going to be
do.
a box of chocolates, man, because it's going to get different results. You know?
Yeah,
you're
You're
gonna
gonna,
get that
you
Forrest Gump
could
vibe.
you could save a life. You could find out some scary shit. You could find out
That's
like
true,
people
too.
that don't want to be found.
Yep.
You
It
said,
might say
you know,
"fuck you." I want to
know,
see that
you're-
person too.
Yeah.
I'd still like to see that
point,
person.
Mike. That's a real good point.
Yeah, because the person could be going through a rough
They
patch.
could be, they
and
could be
then-
gone.
Yeah.
They could be passed away.
Yeah. Or imagine if you that guy you thinking like nobody loves you and nobody remembers you, and then you get a call from a guy be like, "Hey man, remember in second grade?" Like,
Light bulb memory
Yeah.
pops up. It's
Boom.
like, oh shit, I do remember that.
Yeah. Well,
Somehow
these people
do
he
it.
was naming, dude, we were really close with, and they've like I have a
Fell off the face of
odd
earth.
amount of people that are like, so we're just gonna do one by one, you know, and if it goes for everybody here. We'll just reach out or whoever, but we'll do one by one. We're gonna treat it like a mystery, so we're gonna figure this out, you know, and we'll take it as far as we can. If they want to come in and talk, then we'll do it. I mean, it'll
That's
be great.
love.
It'll be great to reach out and just show
Yeah.
people, you know, hey, we're thinking
Matter.
about you, even though we ain't seen you in fucking 30 years.
Yep.
But whatever, man. It's a good time. So anyway, we just wanted to end with that. And
He might be
eh,
a she.
anybody?
Vice versa.
Yes, shit, that'd be crazy.
What is it? Him, her, them,
yeah,
Yeah.
or they, them?
Anybody else got anything to add before we get the fuck out of here?
Stay the fuck home, dogs.
stay the fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a marathon.
I think we're doing good now, man. I see the streets cleaned up, and for the most part, I see people practicing safe practices when I'm out and about, and that's all you can ask for.
Right, that's all.
Oh, Chick-fil-A was amazing today. They had a line wrapped around the building twice, dude. And let me and I usually don't talk good about Chick-fil-A, but dude, they handled that shit real quick. They were walking shit out, everything, gloves, every fucking thing, walking it out, dude. I mean, I whipped around that place, did the full circle twice. You know what I mean?
started at the end.
You start at the end of the second
around.
circle. You're watching bitches order while you're going around the whole shit.
Like, oh,
And you
shit,
got to do a
Christina
full
still didn't get
circle
hers.
to
Oh,
order
man.
again.
Yeah.
Type shit. So you got to circle the whole restaurant. And it was the one out there at the Winter Garden Village.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, they handled their business to the point where I was like, yo, keep up the good work. You guys are awesome, man.
Was your shit hot though?
They actually were happy. Yeah, it was, man. They killed it, dude. They killed it. They killed it because I had to go get those fucking waffle fries because you motherfuckers had me saying the other day.
Hey,
Anyway,
Effing delicious.
anybody got anything to add?
nah, man, stay safe
Please,
for real.
stay
That's
inspired.
right.
OGB,
Wrap it up.
It's a good time to do something new.
thank y'all for coming
right.
out.
Learn
God
a
bless
language.
you. Good night.
Be a part of the Pride on the People's Network. Please subscribe.